Because I'm feeling very mental. I spent the entire day doing work. Even though thesis is over. See? Look at this clown right here. Fucking, oh, uni is over, thesis is over. Surely I have nothing to do. And then I realized I had like an immense backlog of VTuber work that I haven't been able to get started on because of a thesis. And I was like, damn, bro. I was like, I missed out on all of this. I've been letting myself go. It's fine, trust. My mental is great. My mental is great. I'm fine. I woke up today extremely schizo. I was gonna go to sleep. Because I've only slept like 3 hours. I probably slept at like 6. Then I woke up at around like 9 or like 10. Fucking in school for... Yes. Fucking... I woke up at like 9 or like 10. But then I couldn't go to sleep because I kept feeling that I was missing something. I kept feeling that I had to submit something. You know what I mean? I kept feeling I have to submit something, I have to do something today. And I opened like my Canva account. It's like the website we use for like college. I kept opening, I kept like refreshing, like looking for an assignment. And then like it hit me. I was like, oh, why didn't they give like the other? And I realized like, shit, this is like my last term, man. I was like... I don't know. I was losing my mind. I was like, man, I really have nothing to do. Like, I'm gonna have nothing. What if I have nothing to do for the rest of my life? Like, what am I gonna do? Unironically, I can't be a fucking... I actually cannot be a fucking neep. Like, if I gave myself a break, I would lose my mind. I'm like the type of person that can't take a break. If I'm not doing something, I feel like I want to stab myself. So I have to be constantly doing something, right? If I wasn't doing my own stuff, apart from like streaming, I would like legit kill myself or like cut myself during like my free time. Do I look like I have anything else to do with my free time apart from fucking slam my head onto the fucking wall? Of no sleep, you're in the some kind of company. Thank you. Trust. I'm fine. I think. I'm fine. I'm okay. Not gonna lie. So I was making the tier list earlier. Like, I do the custom one, yeah. I searched for the photos myself and made it myself. All the photos are based of Rina's personal experiences. It's based on my personal experiences. Hi, Arthur. Hi, Unlock Summoner. Yeah. So I really, like, sat down. And then I thought about, like, all of the times that my mom hit me. And, like, all the time my dad hit me. You know, the only thing I didn't put there is a fucking, like, car door. Because there's no picture of, like, a car door. But I think car door is, like, up there in terms of, like, memory. Like, how will I not remember my head being slammed into a fucking car door? Hi, Arthur. Have you been bad? I don't know. I woke up today and I was feeling bad. But the thing is, when do I wake up and not feel like shit? Every day I wake up and I feel like I want to kill myself or I want to hurt myself. You know, pretty normal. Pretty fucking normal. Honestly, it would be nice if someone could, like, knock me out so I don't have to think. Because I spend a lot of time thinking, and it's not for my own good. Oftentimes I think, and I just, like, feel bad. So if anybody could knock me out, that would be, like, really, really, really great. That would be really, really, really great, because I do not want to think anymore. I want to fucking kill myself. But yeah, how was your day? How was your day? Apart from me feeling like I want to shoot myself, how are you? Are you feeling good? Are you feeling nice? Did you have a nice dinner? If I was in a vicinity, honestly, I've been thinking, maybe I do need sleeping pills. Like, I think I'm actually, like, too schizo. Maybe I do need sleeping pills. I'm excited you had seasick for dinner. Great, now that you're streaming, thank you, thank you, thank you. Streaming also helps me calm down. Because I'm not by myself, you know? I don't know, I was, like, in giga concentration mode. Like, I was, like, sitting down. And I was, like, typing. And I was, like, watching VODs. And I was, like, listing down shit. Like, the entire fucking day since, like, I woke up. You spent too much money at the convention today? It's okay. If it makes you feel better. I'm still debating if I want to go to... FanFest. Because I know I want to go to FanFest. Because I want to get Kuromi merch. But at the same time, I know that I have a lot of stuff. Like, I have, like, a lot of IRL stuff. Like, I have, like, a shit ton of real life stuff. And, like, my room is, like, pretty crowded. So I probably shouldn't get more. I'm saying that, but I probably will get more. Like I am a joke. I am a clown. I'm like an actual clown. I can watch because of the weekend. Oh, good for you, Temporal. Watch. I don't realize watch your stream or VODs. I'm becoming even more schizo. It's okay. As I always say, you can become as parasocial and as schizo as you want. Honestly, the past week or the past 2 weeks, I feel like I've been getting even more schizo. You know, I thought that I was schizo enough, but I'm actually becoming even more schizo. I thought that like, oh, after everything's calmed down, my mental health will be in a good place. I am not in a good place. Anyone who tells you I'm in a good place, I'm not in a good place. I feel like my mental health has gotten even worse because I tend to like overthink, and I overthink a lot. You know, I waste a lot of my time thinking. Honestly, I should really like knock myself out, or maybe I should take sleeping pills. Like I heard, like if you take antidepressants, your brain just goes like dead, and I think like I need one of those because I think I think too much. Parasocial is allowed, yes. You can be as parasocial as you want. I literally do not give a shit. If you're fapping to me, it's honestly it's fine. 500 bits fap tax. But honestly, like it's fine. You have a JFE voice back. You have like how many recordings of like JFE shit? Like, come on, bro. Like, it's fine. It's fine. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, what's it gonna do? Like, what if you're parasocial? All of a sudden, what? You're gonna turn ugly? Like, if anything, if you're so parasocial, like, you gotta, like, work out. Like, be parasocial enough that you work out and try your best to become my type. Okay, hi, Pankotse. How you doing today, Omi? Another GFE pack. Yes, you can be parasocial again. Parasocial part 2. I'm ugly and I'm proud. Like, it's okay, trust. My dream is to be sponsored by, like, I don't know, very nice men's clothes. So I can give you guys a discount on really nice men's clothes. So you can get dripped out. It's okay. It's okay. I still appreciate you. Hi, Totoro man. As long as you're still there, I still appreciate you. I got Uniqlo. Whatever helps you sleep better. Whatever helps you sleep better. Okay, whatever gives you a discount. A question my existent. The episode of Real Luxury Show is sponsored by Armani. What I'm gonna say, sponsored by Uniqlo. We can act sponsor. No. Trust. My goal is to make Renachis like the best looking VTuber community. So that when you show up to conventions, they're like, oh my god! It's Arena fan! Like, how do you know it's Arena fan? And it's cause like it's the most like buff, good looking K-pop Giga Chad that like passes by. That's like the goal. It's okay, babe. I got you. You're not pampering her brother with the sponsor money. What the fuck? Lighting? Fucking lighting cause you're day, cause you're my McQueen. It was fine. Mental health low as usual. But isn't that the same all the time? Base real Giga Chad? It's okay. Trust. If I had a brother, I would make him spend money on me instead. I would ask my brother to buy me McDonald's. I would ask my brother to buy me McDonald's. I tell like Oni-san, can I have McDonald's? Can I have Popeyes? Like, I'd ask him for McDonald's like every single day. I'd ask him for McDonald's every single day. But at the same time, fucking, I don't know. I don't want to eat McDonald's every single day either. I'd feel sad if I was eating McDonald's every single day. I'd feel like depressed if I was eating McDonald's every single day. I've had that, like what, last week? Or like 3 weeks ago when my mom was like dying. I was eating McDonald's every single day. It was like so fucking sad. I do not want to eat McDonald's like every day. Like again, I would lose my mind. Jollibee is like fine. I had like Jollibee spaghetti like the other night. But still, it's top tier. I don't want to get hepatitis. A day without McDonald's is wasted. Thank you for the links, Synchros. You. I don't know. Like, I won't be going to physical McDonald's for like a while now. I won't be going for like a while now. Because like, there's no school. There's no school. What am I gonna do? There's no school. There's no school. There's no school. I don't know, man. There's no school. There's actually no school. I'm not gonna go to school ever again. What the fuck? Fucking... I'm not gonna go to school ever again. What the fuck? That's insane. Rina is the only high maintenance GF that doesn't spend any money on makeup. That doesn't spend money on makeup or getting her nails done. But will put your credit card to the ground from buying all the Squishmallows you see. Hey, I'm not gonna put people to the ground. I'm not the type to spend other people's money to the ground. See, I would put someone in debt for my VTuber assets, but not for Squishmallow. See, there's like a difference. Would I steal my brother's credit card so that I can buy myself like a 3D model? Yes. But I wouldn't steal for Squishmallow. See, I have like standards. I at least put all my money on like my main hobby. There you go. Thank you, Kake, for the subscribe. Thank you. Happy 7 months. Happy 7 months. A cute and fair price. And it. You are an investment, so it's okay. As VTuber assets are like the sweetest thing. They're like the best. They hit me like the hardest. When I have like a VTuber asset, I'm like, oh, that's hot. Okay, you know what I mean? I think the most toxic trait of like VTubers is actually spending all their money back into VTubing. Not a toxic trait. Good for you guys. But yes, questionable for us sometimes. Okay, Vampire Janai. Hi, Lorenzo. Okay, Vampire Janayo. I don't know. As I say, one of my dreams as a content creator is to spend, is to be able to like make content without, how do I say this? I would still look at the price, but like be able to make as much content as I want without restrictions. That's like the goal. Okay, baby, I'm so sorry, but look, my model is 3D now. Baby, please let me buy another model, please. Okay, full pimp Yu-Gi-Oh deck. No, that is not my goal. Okay, so it's the highest tier weapon? What do you mean highest tier weapon? Can you answer the best assets? I mean, I do admit, I am extremely grateful. Like, if you're like, I am extremely grateful. Like, if you give me like if I was ever given like a fucking video editing budget for like 1 month by like a sponsor, I admit, I'd be pretty fucking biased, not gonna lie. Well, at least, you know, I'm that passionate about it. Like, like the things that make me happiest the most are stuff that fund back my hobby. I don't know. I love watching videos of myself because I'm a fucking narcissist. Like, I watch long forms of myself and I'm like, damn, bro. Look at this. Would you work as a graphic designer? I do not know it. I'm not good at Photoshop. Okay. I'm not good at Photoshop, so I wouldn't... Like, the real answer, I'm not good at Photoshop. So I wouldn't be, like, a graphic designer. You've seen my thumbnails. I'm, like, fair enough. Like, it's, like, fair enough, you know? It's up to, like, a certain standard. But I'm not, like, the most creative, you know what I mean? Like, I know how to edit. But I guess, like, in terms of thinking of, like, a thumbnail, like, it breaks a little bit. There's some that aren't massive bangers, but there's some that are really good, though. You know what's ironic? Floating like VTuber career. Oh my god. Okay. Lady, my beloved, you deranged demon of the night. Please haunt my dreams. No, thank you. I do not want to get exercise. Haunt your dreams, yes. Getting exercise, no, thank you. I like the way I am. I do not get to be exercised. It's like this long comment earlier. Wait, it's like in the gen chat. Fucking wait. There's like some idiot. Has image. In general. I sent this. In general chat. Where is that shit? In general chat. Let me take it out. Let me read it. Where the fuck is it? I sent it yesterday. Where the fuck is this, like, screenshot? Oh, it's fucking... Like this one. I think, like, it's a bit cringe. Like, it's a bit cringe. You know what I mean? I hope making you chuckle made it a bit harder. Made it a bit better. Yeah. You always make my day feel better. It's this one. Like, I don't know, man. Like, why are people so high morals? What the fuck is this? Never have I don't think I'm that unhinged. There's people worse than me, definitely. I'm not like the most unhinged person out there. Schizo, yes, but not unhinged. But there's like a YouTube comment. Never have I seen such unhinged behavior. This girl needs help. Lots of it. Fun stream, don't get me wrong. But her takes in the first half, where she talks about her home life, describes nothing beyond dysfunctional. She also gives a strong impression of being extremely superficial in terms of morality and principles. Oh, you don't say. I don't know. I hope she learns to become understanding and kind. What, is this like a fucking obese person commenting this? Like they heard me say that if you're obese, you'll get like diabetes and like hypertension? It is like, oh, you can't say that you don't like ugly people. Like you can't say that you don't want to date someone ugly. What if like everyone's beautiful, like in my eyes? Like, oh no, you said that you don't like people with like acne. Oh no, Rena, oh no. I am with a psych. Thank you for the follows. Thank you. It's just a good Christian man that's no, he's not a good Christian man. Look at this. He's fucking dumb. He needs very kind and patient friends to help her grow as a person. See, I don't know what's wrong with this motherfucker, but clearly you're sheltered as fuck. Like, I don't know, man. This is like the kind of guy that I could scam. Probably like, oh, trust me, bro. If you like give me like $1,000, I promise to go to therapy and become like a kind and understanding person. I don't know. I think judging people based on their principles and like morals is even worse than their actual morals. Because, you know, I think stuff like that you choose for yourself. Like, people like this, they treat it like they're so much smarter when it's probably like what? Fucking... It's like someone like, you know those guys? They're like, oh, I only want to date like a traditional girl. When, like, you see them, they're like balding and they're like overweight. And they dress like their mom is like still dressing them. You know what I mean? That's what like the vibes give. Scam him into taking female hormone pills. No, I'm not gonna do that again. I promise. I'm not gonna scam like another person into taking hormone pills. I'm not gonna do that ever again. I'm not gonna make people take more like hormone pills. Okay, I'm never gonna do that. Me convincing my friend to take hormone pills was a joke. Okay, I don't look like those hormone pills. Estrogen. Fucking estrogen. It's their fault. It's their fault. Fucking... I only did it to one person. But I promise, I'm not gonna do it to like another person. I'm not gonna be a... See, I've learned my lesson. In my defense, I didn't think they would actually do it. Like, how is it my fault? Like, I didn't know they would actually do it. You know what I mean? No, chigao, yeah. Like, I mean, yes, I did. And he did need to get, like, breast reduction surgery. But I didn't do it on purpose. Like, I just thought it would be funny. I didn't think they would, like, actually do it. You know what I mean? It's like if someone tells you, like, kill yourself off the internet. Like, are you actually gonna kill yourself? Are you really gonna listen to, like, some random words, like, on a screen? Are you, like, fucking kidding me? You know what I mean? It's like the people who are like, oh, Rena, you shouldn't talk about cutting yourself. What if other people want to cut themselves? Like, bro, how is that my fault? Like, what? That's like saying that, oh, someone, like, got hit by a car, like, in front of, like, children. Now they're gonna throw themselves, like, in front of cars. And it's, like, their fault. Like, come on, dude. Like, I think if you don't have, like, a spine, if you're, like, actually retarded, you shouldn't be on the internet. Like, no cap, was it funny? Okay, I admit, it's pretty funny. I mean, like, I saw him, he had, like, bigger tits than me. And I'm a bad person, so yeah. I thought it was very funny. I thought it was hilarious. But it's not my fault. Fucking. It's not my fault. That's not my fault, okay? If I told you to take hormone pills, if I told you to take estrogen, are you actually gonna take estrogen? Huh? Fucking, if the answer is no, then it's not my fault. 99% have bigger tits than you. Have bigger tits, it's fine. IF grade. How are you doing, Umi? No, lol, see? Exactly. No, no, no. Not best friend advice. Not best friend advice. They made the decision in your end. It's not your fault. Exactly. No, Zerka. I miss. I'm old and skeletal. I could be talking to trying testosterone. God, fuck no. I do nothing wrong. Okay. If someone like, it's not like I was trying to manipulate them. It just happened. You know, it just happened. You know, it just happened. Definitely not your fault. See, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's never my fault. Like, I'm nice, you know. Actually, now that you think about it, all VTubers are manipulative. If she's not, then you take Esther. Are you really friends? You know, Riz is too much to handle. I don't know, man. I'm more surprised that I haven't convinced anyone to like actually kill themselves yet. I'm waiting for the day. I'm waiting for the day that it like happens. Here's your hand for the fullest, thank you. If Ochi says to take poison, I ask which one. Fucking, if Ochi says to take estrogen, I ask how big my boobs will be. Bro, after calling him taking estrogen, bro, nice tits. Wait, those are actually tits? What happened? I made someone take estrogen. I'll be sure to leave a message. In suppose, and we're getting there. What is? We're getting what? Convincing people to kill themselves. I don't know, it's kind of their fault. I would have killed myself. Maybe you did already? What? Yeah, but I didn't hear about it. I didn't like hear about it. Like, if I'm like the reason you're gonna like eat yourself up, can't you at least like send me a DM or like send me a message first? Like, can't you like hit me with like the heads up of, you know, like, hey Rena, I'm gonna kill myself because you called me I was ugly. Like, can't I have like a little DM first, you know? Can't you like, so I can put like in my list of achievements? I don't know, there's not a lot of people that I wish would actually die. Actually, I was wrong about that. There's a lot of people I dislike. Everyone who like criticizes me and shits on me deserves to die. Considering like with their entire family. Yeah, that makes sense. Like everyone who's like, oh, Rena, you're a lolicon. Oh no. Like, God, I saw like a comment on like my YouTube. I'm 17 and I wear glasses. This makes me feel unsafe. I was like, what the fuck? Like the person like watched the short about how I like glasses, saw the word lolly and like, oh, I feel unsafe. Like, bro, if you really feel unsafe, like, I don't know, maybe like get off the internet. You know how they say like minors should get off the internet? You can just get off the internet. You know, you don't have to like stay here. Like, you're not invited. No one's gonna care about you. Fucking, if you get off the internet, pretty sure nobody likes you. Internet should be gatekept. I think all the woke people ruined the internet. Fucking, all of the woke people, like, ruined the internet. Fucking, oh no! A random Filipino girl, like, from across the street is gonna touch you. But then you see, like, the same motherfucker, if he got, like, approached by, like, a 24-year-old, like, in real life, with, like, sexy glasses, like, he would get, like, hard. Like, bro, literally the fucking problem. Like, man, I don't get it. Like, what's, like, I don't know, like, I feel like if you're around 15 or 14, you have enough intelligence, supposedly, to know where to go on the internet. Hi, Andeli Dylan, thank you for the follows, thank you. You should have, like, enough knowledge. You know, you should have, like, enough knowledge, I think. Supposedly, I think. Like, or you should at least know that you should, like, close things if it's not meant for you. That's why I, like, legitimately, like, don't get it. Like, are 15 to 17-year-olds just, like, more stupid now? Did they, like, all get hit in the head? Is it because they all got diagnosed with, like, ADHD and, like, autism or some shit? Like, everyone has, like, ADHD and, like, autism now? Anna, you're really gonna kill yourself? Oh, send me a pic then. Wait, no, send me a video. You don't get it, Anon. I need to send it to my bros so they don't think I'm capping. Send me a video, Anon, please. God, it's me. I'm everyone. Sorry. I was the type of 15-year-old that would argue on the internet with other people and pretend that I was like 21. A will to live. How do I get one of those? I don't know. I don't really have one of those either. Always are barely sapient. I don't know. I really think it's being woke that ruined the entire thing. You know my uni, right? No straws are allowed in my uni. Like, you can bring a plastic cup in my uni, but you can't bring a plastic straw. Like, imagine. Like, you can bring a big-ass plastic cup and it's fine. But you can't bring a plastic straw. Like, logic. And, like, the guards at uni are acting like you're bringing a gun. Like, they act like you're bringing a gun when you bring, like, a straw. And you know who started that shit? It was the student government. Like, even the profs and, like, the people at the research center that I worked at, like, they were complaining, like, why are we not allowed to bring straws? And, like, you know the coordinator I hate? He was like, it's because of the student government. They're always proposing shit like we don't, like, that no one actually, like, cares about. You know? Like, I don't know. I have no respect for, like, the student government people. They're actually lifeless losers. Like, fucking do something else with your time. Like, propose something better apart from, like, plastic straws. Like, I don't know. Propose for, like, a tuition decrease instead of, like, plastic straws. Like, that's really the best you could do? Fucking dumbasses. Hi, the older upper. Are you still done what you're doing because you're done with it? No, I'm shit talking about it because I think the student government is, like, shit to begin with. Like, everyone in the student government are, like, woke people that are like, oh my god, guys, we should be inclusive. Like, we should be, like, super inclusive, you know? Like, oh my god, like, guys, like, everyone should, like, dress the way they want to. Okay, I think losing the dress code was, like, a good thing. But at the same time, again, losing the dress code was, like, a good thing. But everything else was, like, kind of Pepe hands. Like, I don't know how to describe it. But they're all, like, such suck-ups. They're all so bitchy. Fucking, they're all suck-ups and they're all, like, so bitchy. And they think that they're, like, better than you. You know? When the truth is, like, they're all secretly, like, corrupt. Like, I don't understand. Why can't there just be anarchy? I don't know. For me, they kind of just get you to, like, sign up for shit that nobody actually, like, cares about. You know what I mean? I don't trust the student government. They're all, like, I don't know. They're too normy. They're like, too normy, you know? They're, like, way too fucking normy. Goes for them to break. The worst people are usually the loudest. I don't know. Like, they're all, like, virtue signalers. It's like that one person that I had, like, that I met. The one person that I met. Like, I was dressing, like, pretty casually, like, in my opinion. Like, you know, like, baggy pants. Like, I have, like, a oversized shirt. My hair was still pretty short. Like, I got, like, a fresh haircut, so it was short. And then I had, like, a fucking hoodie, like, underneath. Like, I guess it was kind of, like, e-boy drip. And, like, I remember the fucking person I met was like, oh my god, like, you're giving, like, trans mask. And I was like, what the fuck? And then I see, like, trans mask, it's, like, not gonna lie, I feel like that was such a complicated way. You could have just said, like, grunge or, like, tomboy. I was like, man, I like, okay, I swing both ways. Like, I swing both ways, but, like, come on, really? Like, who says that shit? Like, that's fucking insane. Where's Vans? I don't like Vans. Fucking, I don't like Vans. And no, not all VTubers know each other. I don't watch Numi either. I'm sure she must be great, but I don't watch her. Like, I know her, but I don't really, like, watch her. What do they mean by this? My fists swing both ways? I'm a Converse person. There you go. I wear, like, black Converse, like, with all of my drip. I wear, like, black Converse, like, all the time. And thought you were a dude, bruh. No, she didn't think I was a dude. Because I think to be, like, trans mask, you have to be, like, female. But you have to, like, give a masculine vibe. but you're not exactly like trans. I think that's how it works. Fucking Converse is not bad. What do you mean? Converse is great. Converse is amazing. Converse is like it's like the number one emo. Like the number one emo drip. You know what I mean? Like it's the number one emo drip. A lot of people here, like in the Philippines, a lot of people like wear Converse. Or Nike. Hi JS Craft, thank you for subscribing. Thank you. And being offended so you can call you a transphobe. Both ways. Two sexes still gets no bitches. I can get bitches if I want to. It's just that I think that dating someone while you're a VTuber means you're a whore. I get enough attention as like a VTuber. Why the fuck would I need to like date someone? Like why the fuck would I need to date someone, huh? Like how can I be parasocial and enjoy the attention if like, let's be real though. Like if you dated someone and you were a VTuber, like maybe they might get jealous of you like streaming, you know what I mean? I don't know. If my brother was like a VTuber, I would like 10 out of 10 like stab him in the throat so he can't talk to other people. Yeah. Fucking so I can like so that like he couldn't like talk to like other people. Or that I would just destroy his PC altogether or like his monitor. I don't know. I wouldn't want my brother paying attention to like other people. Like that's so annoying. Like what do you mean we're in an incest relationship but you're still streaming? That's so fucking selfish. Like shouldn't you only be paying attention to me? Like imagine like dating like a VTuber. Like I don't know. It's pretty cock. Like I think like having your Oshi as a fucking, you can Oshi whoever you want, but it's pretty cock. Like if you somehow manage to have a parasocial relationship with an Oshi that has like a boyfriend, like that's like massive respect. I don't know how you fucking do it. Like whatever you want, fucking honestly, whatever you want, like whatever makes you happy. But like, damn, bro, that's a lot of mental. That's a lot of mental. I cannot stand it. I don't have like the mental for that. But I don't know. Like if I was like dating my brother, if I had one, and he was like spending 8 hours a day, I spend like around like 6 to 8 hours a day on like VTubing stuff. Like if my brother was spending 6 to 8 hours a day preparing stuff for like other people, I would be pissed off. Like that's 6 to 8 hours you could be spending like preparing for something for like me. Or like spending time with like me. Why are you preparing for like other stuff? You know what I mean? Without having ulterior motives? What? I can't? I definitely can. Fucking, I mean, I don't mind. Like, my chat is like English only. Like, if you don't know, I may be Filipino, but I'm super anti being Filipino. I don't really give a shit about your Filipino references, like being brutally honest. As much as I don't really mind, like, it's not really my thing. You know what I mean? Hi, Kitsamir. Thank you for the follows. Thank you. Hi, Thack. Y'all wanna bang Asmon Gold? What if your brother doesn't like you? Then I would kill my brother. I mean, I could always kidnap my brother anyway. Would you sabotage? Yes, I definitely will. Okay. Hi, have a nice day, the nice soul flame. Thank you for dropping by. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What do you mean other stuff? Need to make money? I don't know. I'm selfish. Like, I feel like it must be very difficult dating, like, a content creator. It's like if you're, like, a non-celebrity dating, like, a celebrity. I imagine that it must be, like, pretty hard. What if you got jumped on by your brother? I wouldn't really mind. I'm committing incest. That's, like, the best part, no? Like, if you commit incest, it's all worth it. If it's my brother, it's all okay. Fucking, if it's my brother, it's all okay. I'm a huge GFE fan. Because I think, like, hear me out. My perspective is that it's it's lower maintenance than a real relationship. You know what I mean? Like, a real relationship, she's gonna have expectations for you. Like, eventually, you're gonna have to, like, marry her or some shit. Like, if you date her for, like, 3 years, she's gonna ask you, oh, please, like, well, when are we gonna get married? It's for the other gender as well. It'd be like, oh, when are we gonna get married? Or, like, oh, we need to, like, plan our future together. We need to have, like, kids. Like, oh, we need to, like, join our finances. I honestly think me being parasocial is way better. Because, see, I'm not required to, like, spend time with my Oshi. Like, I think parasocial relationships are great. Because if you want to be parasocial, You can be parasocial whenever you want. If you want to stop being parasocial, you can stop being parasocial. And there's no repercussions. Like, what is the VTuber gonna do? Cry about it? Hi, Sora X9. Thank you for the follows. Thank you. But, like, yeah, what are you gonna do? Like, cry about it? Like, is there anything to worry about? No. Like, both of you are gonna forget about each other. So easy. So low maintenance. So easy to start. And so low maintenance to do. See? Look at that. It's so much cheaper and so much economical. See, girlfriend, you're gonna spend, like, I'd say bare minimum. If you're in the Philippines, it's like $100 a month. Like a month on your girlfriend. That's big in the Philippines. Or I don't know how much you spend on your girlfriend. Depending on how high maintenance she is. But if it's like, you know, if it's like a VTuber, like, to be honest, if she's your Oshi, like, if you really, really like her, even if you don't have, like, okay, even if you don't have, like, a lot of, like, money, per se, like, you can still spend time with her. You don't have to spend money. And even if you do want to spend money, you can just subscribe. And subscribing is way cheaper than having a girlfriend. Like, it's $5 a month. And even so, it's optional. To support your girlfriend, you have to spend the real money. To support your Oshi, you could literally just watch ads. Like, you don't even have to actually watch them. You can just, like, let it play in the background. And your Oshi is still getting, like... some type of, like, money. Like, see? Like, it's literally free. Like, you don't have to do anything. Like, you can just leave the stream open. And you're already doing it. With your girlfriend, you have to be like... Oh, yeah, like, babe. Like, she's gonna be like... You don't think I'm pretty? You didn't call me pretty today. You don't think I'm pretty? Am I not pretty to you anymore? Do you not love me anymore? Like, babe, would you love me if I was a worm? Like, not gonna lie, I think I'd be kind of irritated if I had to deal with that, like, fucking every single week. Like, damn, bro. Because your girlfriend, you can't just, like, click an X tab. You can't click, like, X. And then your girlfriend is suddenly gone. If your Oshi pulls shit like that, you can just close the tab. It's right there. It has like an X mark. Hi, Leviathan. Like, it's so much easier. Again, it's so much easier to click mute. You can mute the stream. You can mute the tab. You can mute everything. Okay. 5 cents for like watching an ad. I don't know about you. I make a good amount of money with ads. Like, the money I make with ads is like enough to cover like my school expenses in like a month. So that's still pretty fucking good. Okay. What worm are we talking about? Tapeworm? It's called knocking them out. How to mute a GF if you don't have one? Okay, I don't know. You don't need one. I don't know. The more I realize it, the more I grow older, the more I realize that romantic relationships are just bothersome. Like, why would you ever want to be in a romantic relationship? It seems like it just costs money. No? Like... I've been like Achima has been my Oshi for like 3 years, and I've been happy. I've been happy and I've been feeling great. You know what I mean? And I've been feeling great. There's no need for me to like anyone else unless she gets a girlfriend. Then or like a boyfriend. Then I wouldn't like her anymore. But still, I have a spare. Hi, Jesscraft. Thank you for the first time chat. Thank you. Okay, thank you. But I don't know. Okay, but I don't know. Like, my spare was like, Mika, what if she gets married again? My spare was like Mika Neko. But I was like, what if she gets married again? Like, what if she gets married again? Kawaii, scary shit. Would I still watch her? Yeah, she's pretty cute. Okay, yeah, she's pretty cute. It's because she's schizo. She's single now, and that's what matters. Hard copium. She's single now, and that's what matters. Trust, bro. I didn't have, like, a mental breakdown when the Mika Neko shit came out. But if it was Hachima, I would have killed myself. Definitely. Okay. Mika is great. Fucking everyone else is just unbased. You know whose fault it is? Mafu. Like, I don't care. Fucking, I don't care. Everyone else is, like, just shit. Like, imagine dating the most gorgeous, beautiful woman who is, like, so affectionate towards you. And then you paint her out to, like, be the bad guy? Like, that's such fucking, like, I don't know. That's such fucking, like, loser behavior. You know what I mean? Hi, Kimya. You wanna go again? But yeah, in the law. Alright, to begin with, see? You husband to cry for having a manhera? I don't know. Like, you know what? One man's trash is like another man's like treasure. You know what I mean? Like in my opinion, she's treasure. She's beautiful. Like if like if you're not with a girl, no, she didn't. I don't care. She's hot. Again, I don't care. She's hot. You know what? It's probably his fault. It's probably his fault. He couldn't handle the manhera. It's literally his fault. Again, it's literally his fault. I don't care. It's literally his fault. You know, if you weren't like if like you had like the perfect person, but then you didn't want to like adhere to her. Like, bro, skill issue. Okay, that's actually like a skill issue. Okay, we're jumping off a cliff for C. She's schizo. Okay, she's schizo. I love my schizos. You know, schizos are like the best girlfriends if you know how to handle them. You know, they're mentally ill. Bro, she has a mental illness. She's literally mentally disabled. She was taken advantage of. Trust. Fucking trust. It's a skill issue. What if the one gets old and ugly? Of course not. She's not gonna get ugly. She's gonna die young. She's suicidal. Literally me, bro. She's suicidal. She'll probably die young. Like, I'ma be honest. She might jump off like another building or some shit. Like, I'ma be real though. See, she didn't poop on the bed, and that's what if she pooped on, you know, not gonna lie. If she pooped on the bed, I still would have been willing to accept it. Again, I still would have been willing to. I don't know, man. Like when someone's my ocean, when I like someone as like a VTuber, I really, really, really like them. So I could care less whatever the fuck they do. They're a great content creator. As long as they don't get married. As long as they don't get married, I'm cool with it. Like I can accept it. She's a cutie, and that's what matters. Again, she's a cutie, and that's what she'll commit to the threats. I don't know, if I received like death threats from like my brother, I would be like hard. Like, you know what's sexy? Like when they tell you that they'll kill you if you don't talk, like if you talk to anybody else. That's hot. That's hot. Like I would be like watermelon like in the summer. Yeah, if my brother told me that he would like kill me. Like that's hot. That's hot. Like imagine like someone like putting a knife towards your neck because they're like jealous. Because they're like they're like insanely jealous of like someone else. Like, oh, that's so hot, you know? Like if someone loves you that much, marriage and an agreement are a curse. I think marriage is like a curse. Why would anyone want to get married? Fucking sure, less taxes, but now you can't escape. If you're gonna get married, at least get a prenup, bro. Like from my perspective, from looking at my parents' marriage, it seems terrible. My parents are together because I exist, and my mom thinks I'm mentally unstable, but not mentally unstable enough to go to a psychiatrist. But I think she wants me to. I think like at the back of her mind, she knows that I should go to one. But at the same time, like my relatives are already accusing me of being like kind of crazy, and she doesn't want to like she doesn't want to like acknowledge that I'm mental. Hi Cosmic Orca, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Like she doesn't want to acknowledge that I'm like mental, but she probably thinks that I would be better off if I did take medications. Yeah. So maybe I should take medication. Probably. I don't know. She says my thought process is gonna get like all whack if I go on like antidepressants. I mean, I've tried like sleeping pills, but that's like the most I've tapped with like mental illness medication. No, I don't have insomnia. But yeah, that's what I did. I don't know. There's no need to go to therapy. It's all in your head, bro. Just stop thinking about it. If you stop thinking about it, you'll feel better. I promise. See, trust. If you just stop thinking about all the bad things, you'll feel better soon. Like that's how it works. Literally how it works. So just like stop thinking. Like see, if you wanna stop being sad, just fucking kill yourself. You can't be sad if you're dead. See, am I wrong? If it's ruining your life, all my problems went away. Yeah, Dayo. Okay. I don't know. As much, hi Daniel. Like as much as I do think I would be better, if I did take medication, I don't know. Like, a lot of my brand and a lot of my content revolves around me being mentally ill. So I think it's a waste if I fix myself. You know? Like, what if I just keep descending into madness, keep making more content? You know? Like, it's not bad to be mentally ill if I can make more content out of it. It's absolutely fine. It doesn't stress me out whatsoever. The only thing that stresses me out is being alive. Maybe I am the problem. Maybe I should seek therapy. But at the same time, I don't want to spend $40 per hour on what? Talking to someone? Like, I could just like go online. I could like open my phone and like talk to Siri. It's like the same thing. I could literally like exclamation point moderators. I could literally talk to like my mom. Like, you know, I don't need to pay to like talk to someone. I could just open my stream and I'd have like at least like 50 people to like talk to, like at any time of the day. So like, why would I have to go to therapy? See? Free therapist. Imagine if I was your therapist. You've got to out crazy you and then you're basically God. Trust, just waiting for it. My favorite food is chicken tendies from Popeyes. Seek help or take meds. I think I would like to take medication. Because if ever I feel like I want to kill myself, I could just take all of my medication at once and make like a little shake, bro. Like, I'm gonna mix in like Xanax, Benadryl, I don't know, Adderall, like, and then I'm gonna put like soy milk, then I'm gonna put like Nutella, and then like put alcohol and make it to like a little fun shake. And then when I take it, like my mind's just gonna be like, wee. See, it's like the goal. Like, I'll just take it and I'm gonna like drop dead. See, that's the plan. That's the plan, bro. Fucking, my mind will be at ease. My mind will finally be at ease after how long? Interesting. See, that's the goal. Okay, see, that 16 missed call from the psych ward. Joke's on you. My family can't afford to put me in a psych ward. So even if my mom wanted to, she can't. Like, what is she gonna do? That's actually pretty sad. So that's pretty good. My mom can't put me in the psych ward because we don't have the money for me to be in the psych ward. So I'm never ever going to a psych ward. Maybe if she's mad enough, she actually will send me to like a psych ward. Like, if you see me stop streaming like all of a sudden for like 3 days, you can assume I either killed myself or I got forced into like a psych ward. But you know what? I'll bring out like a laptop and I'll stream like just chatting from like a psych ward. Hello, bitches. Like, they're giving me my grippy socks today. They're like new ones. They're giving me my like 5th dose of like Benadryl. Like, that's pretty cool. And we're doing coloring therapy, but for some reason they decided to increase my dosage right after the coloring therapy. Yeah. Okay, boys, I have a fundraiser to visit a grippy sock jail. No, do not raise money for me to go to grippy sock jail. I'm Menace Sherlock. Thank you for the follows. Thank you. I am not gonna pay for my own psych ward visit like it's a fucking hotel staycation. What should I do? That was one day. I'm just gonna take like vlog my experience. Day 1 at the psych ward. They gave like all of the forks are made out of plastic, so I can't stab myself. I don't know. Can I buy grippy socks off Shopee? If I search right now, grippy socks, psych ward socks. Hi, fuckers! I've been admitted to the psych ward. Anyways, you guys seen this bill? Let's see how many I can take in one go. God, fuck. Let me search. Grippy socks. Grippy socks. Okay, I don't do collabs because I think they suck. Well, no, not that. I'm just like not sociable. I don't like talking to people. Obviously. I talk more with the fucking voices in my head than with other people. Oh! Thank you for the Mega Segmentation flag. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the Neptunia game, homie. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All you gotta do is just commit a crime and go for insanity. No, I'm not going for insanity. Collabs suck. For every sub, she's going to take one pill. Thank you, Random. Thank you. Neptunia, baby. Yeah. All of the games are like 75% off. Death from overdose? Honestly, it might be me. Unironically, give me like a few fucking years, it might actually be me. Like, give me like before I turn 25, like no cap. You don't think I'm gonna try to overdose myself again? Totally would. Hi, Gamers Wolf. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, Sir Random Lemon, for the follow. Thank you. I'm in prison. I don't know how to get out. Can a spoon help? I don't know. Just try stabbing the wall. Maybe it'll happen. You'll throw up? It's okay. I've already done it before. You think I haven't been hospitalized for trying to fucking kill myself? It's already happened. It's already happened. You know what my mom did? She pretended that it didn't exist. She completely ignored it. She completely ignored everything. And she covered it up. So I never got the proper treatment that I needed. So, yeah. I just went on with like the rest of my life and tried to kill myself like after like another 3 months. Let's go! But it's okay. If it makes you feel better, the last time I tried to kill myself was like in May. Fucking, the last time I tried to kill myself was like in May. See? Was it in May? Yeah, last May. See, it wasn't too long ago. Fucking, stab yourself, the government can't contain your soul.
Please do not stab the wall. They poke back.
It's okay. The wall, it talks back to you. It's already Sunday. What do you mean? Oh, sorry. Am I already schizo? My bad. I woke up today and I felt like I had to be schizo. Glad things are relatively better? Yeah! See, I'm still suicidal. But, you know, I'm still suicidal. But, like, not like I'm gonna throw myself off a bridge. You know, just, like, cut myself on some occasions. See, but I'm not suicidal. I am suicidal. Yeah. I don't know where I am. Fucking, I don't know where I am. I've been slamming my head into the wall for like the past couple of days so that all the thoughts just like silence themselves. But you know, sometimes it doesn't happen. And I kind of just keep hitting myself in the head until like eventually I fall asleep. Because, you know, like my head starts to hurt. Like that's what I do when I can't fall asleep. I don't know. My mom like goes, like she knocks on my door and like, stop hitting yourself. But like, you know, I can't help it. Like, it's just like a thing. It just like happens, you know? It just happens like before you know it. Trust. I don't need to be on medication. Definitely not. I got a knife and I don't know what I'm doing. What's your basis if you're being schizo at a moment? I don't know. Literally twinning. I should try that. It helps me go to sleep. Will help you go to sleep? I don't know. Fucking... I don't know. If I slap you, honestly, I've been thinking lately. Maybe it might be better if I just, like, silence myself, you know? Like, honestly, like, you know that feeling when you think that when you think that there's, like, so many people, like, speaking to you at once, but, like, the room is, like, completely silent and you're, like, the only one there, but you're having, like, the same feeling? You know, like, that feeling where, like, everyone, like, in a group where is, like, trying to talk to you, like, all at once? Like, that's how I feel. Like, today. That's how I felt. Like, I felt like so many people were like talking in my head, but it was like I'm the only one here. Like nobody's talking to me except myself. Like you get that? Yeah, that's what I feel. And that's why I'm a streamer. So that I don't talk to myself like all the time. I talk to you guys. See, there could be 50 of you. But it's like I'm talking to like 200-300 people at once. Anyways, have a nice day. Fucking, let me drink water. Maybe I got schizo. Okay, maybe I got 2 schizo. Yeah, I got a drink. I'm sorry. That was me trying to... You were intruding my thoughts the entire time. Your kids are gonna end up as social experiments. Joke's on you. I'm not gonna have any kids. When the fuck would I want to have kids? Me? Have children? So what?
Can't relate. No one around us to create such an experience.
Dayo ne. Fucking... Maybe the squishmallows are getting to me. Maybe, like, the shit ton of squishmallows are, like, actually getting to me. Like, not even fucking kidding. Maybe, like, all of the squishmallows here are, like, starting to get to my head. Or maybe, like, the stress. Maybe, like, the stress from, like, all these years of, like, studying is finally, like, getting to me. It always got to me. But this time, it's, like, finally getting to me. But, yeah, if I had kids, I'd totally beat my kids. What were we doing today? Right. Fucking Asian weapon tier list. All of this stuff were all of the things that my parents beat me with. Yeah. Like, this all happened. Fucking, like, this all happened. Like, this all, schizoid too much. Fucking, I don't care. Those are the posts that I make myself. If you don't like the stuff on my Instagram, just fucking unfollow, normie. Would you rather hit a child with a stick or a slipper with both? Why not, right? Fucking ask them which is more painful. You're gonna experience more insanity through life. Yeah, so anyways, fucking, I don't know, man. My dad tried to kill me. Not a lot of people can say that their dad tried to kill them. Hi, Doc Fox. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you. Not everyone can say their dad tried to kill them. I'd feel fucking weird. Fucking, I'd feel fucking weird if, I don't know, that was like one of like the normal people. Like if like majority of people, like their parents try to like kill them, they clearly weren't raised right. You know what I mean? Like, you can say that getting like like you say like a more difficult parts in the future is like getting a family, like getting a partner. But you know what? I'm never getting a partner. I'm never getting a family because I would much rather kill myself. Like me? Live with like other people? Like me? Distribute my genetics? Like what am I? I'm a bad person, but not that fucking bad. Thank you for giving out the community sub, Doc Fox. Thank you. Thank you for giving the sub to John Carlos. Thank you, me. You have trouble sleeping? Nothing beats a belt than being used to a whip. And I still put... I don't know. I could have been raised better. But then again, I think it's pretty good. I think kids today, they're afraid of getting it. And that's like a bad thing. So if you guys are considering having children and you're considering some Asian weapons, then here are some recommendations by my mom, mostly my mom and my dad, in the list of Asian weapon tier list. I've experienced all of these. Hi, Ara00, thank you for the follows, thank you. I've been hit with... Let me look again. Yes, I've been hit with like every single one of these. Fucking can't catch me being that bland. Like, God, what the fuck? Like, I've been hit with like every single one of these. This is like, I think 28 items. Like all of these. These are like personal experiences. So if you're aiming to raise your own daughter to be exactly like me, here are some super cool recommended items. Yeah. Okay. Let's go here. Let's go here. Where is that? Gaming scene. Whoa, very, very, very cool. Fucking... there you go. Finally. My bad. I talk a lot. But I feel better now, I think. Fucking probably. Maybe it's because I had to think about all my childhood trauma to make this stream. So, the first one. The highest category is long-lasting trauma until adulthood. I wouldn't say like I'm an adult, but you know, the fact that I have distinct memories about it, it's pretty bad. Like if I can remember the memory like from detail, like clearly 100%, that's how you know it's terrible. It's awful. It's an amazing item to use against your child. Next one is when I got hit with this, I went to bed like crying, wheezing until like the next day, like thinking that everybody hates me. Part of why I probably want to kill myself right now. Yeah, pretty basic. Number 3, violently sobbing and drooling from all directions. Like, just crying. Fucking, just crying. But like, no need to like, just crying, but like, no need to like, go to bed. Like, I wouldn't go to like, bed for this. Like, I would just cry and like, drool while it happened. But when I go back upstairs, like, I'll be fine. But this might be a bit biased, because if I've been hit with like enough of this particular item, I think I grew pretty numb, and the ones that I got hit at only once is more impactful, I guess. Not necessarily like with strength. I have a nice shower, don't fucking break your AirPods. Anyways, holding back tears and rubbing arms frantically. Not enough to cry. I've learned how to like make myself like not cry from being beaten. Like, my parents are very Asian. Like, my mom used to like fucking hit me if I got like more than 10 mistakes like in a long exam when I was like in elementary school. So, you know, I say like the stuff like that is like here. It's like over here. Yeah, she was a tiger, ma. Like if I got like 5 mistakes, she'd say like, I'm disappointed in you. Like, didn't you understand it? Like, what are you, stupid? See, exactly. Okay, that's the stuff I remember. And then this one, it's just ass slightly hurts. Like it just hurts like a little bit. Like it hurts like a little bit, but it's not like intense. Like I would just walk it off because like I'm used to it, you know. Not necessarily like ass, but it could be like other parts of like the body. But you know, if you weren't hit in the ass as like a child, then clearly your parents didn't hit you right. There's like a right way to like hit people. Like when you hit someone in the ass, like okay, I've explained this before. If you wanna hit someone in these, like if you wanna spank someone's ass in the sexual manner, you hit it upwards. Like you try to hit the bottom part of like the ass, and then the ass like go upwards, right? That's how you do it. But if you want it to be more painful, you do it straight down. Fucking straight down flat is how you would do it. See? Walk it up, crazy. I was crazy once. Jeez, now I'm super depressed again. Thank you. As always. What's important is not applying the kind of trauma. Ha ha! I will apply the same trauma. Of course I would. If I experienced it, then everyone else should experience it. Not that I'm gonna have kids anyway. I think kids are fucking insufferable. See, aren't you glad that I don't want to have kids? Aren't you glad that I don't want to have like a lifelong partner? See, if anything, I think hitting your kids keeps them more disciplined. Kids, they get treated too soft these days. So I think it's fine. Like I have a lot of discipline. Okay? As much as my parents are like crazy people, I admit, like I have a strong sense of like self-discipline because my mom is like really, really high standards with grades. Even when she stopped hitting me, I had like high standards for grades when I was like in college. So I think it like paid off. Same with like VTubing, I have like standards for myself with like the content that I make. So I think in a way, beating your children is not necessarily that bad. Like from my perspective, I don't think it's that bad. Because I think it works out on like some people. Sure, I may be a bit mental in the head. But yeah, okay, I may be a bit mental. But you know, it worked out for me. So it might work out for your kid. It might work out for your kid. You never know. You never know. Like a slight chance that it will. Anyways. Okay, no, let's start. I think there's like alphabetical order by like accident. But this one. Fucking this one. Have you ever been hit by like a water bottle? Like have you ever been hit by like a water bottle before? Have you? I don't know. Water bottles, I think there's like extra impact. You know, my mom, she's stylish when she like hits people, you know? She's stylish. Like she opens like the water bottle and like spills the water on me, you know? She's like stylish. She's stylish as fuck. Like she like gets rid, like she gets like the water bottle and then she opens it, like spills all the water on me and then proceeds to beat me with it, you know? The hydro flask, it's the closest thing I could think of to an example, okay? Fucking, it's the closest thing. I kind of want one. I don't know, it keeps your water at the same temperature. Okay, but yeah, it's just slightly hurts. It doesn't hurt that much. Like, it doesn't hurt that much to get beaten up, like, with, like, a water bottle. Like, because it's made out of plastic. Like, it's made out of plastic. Although I would say, as someone who's gotten, like, I don't know, my mom has never done, like, the long-range water bottle at me. Like, long-range glass, yes. My mom has done, like, a long-range shot with, like, a glass from, like, a room away. Not a room away, but, like, 3 meters away, because we have, like, small rooms. Like, yes, like, with a glass. Like, yes, she was able to do, like, a long-range shot. But, like, my mom has like, a 50% accuracy rate. It's not very high. So, you know, she prefers hitting me with things like that are like melee attack. She's like a melee attacker. I would say that if she was in any game, she would play like a melee character over like a long range character. In League terms, she plays top lane but not ADC. Because she can't skill shot for like shit. But yeah, water bottle, it's very impactful. It's not very impactful. It's not something that you would say like, oh my god, it's so traumatizing. Okay, there's no bleed effect, yeah. Like, I didn't get any, like, bleed effects when the time, like, my mom hit me, like, a water bottle. Fucking, It's not right there. I get emotional damage every day. Fucking, I don't play League anymore. I got banned 7 times. Don't worry. I don't play League anymore. I got banned enough times because of like verbal abuse. Trust. Trust me. It's only slightly. It's only slightly. Okay, this one. Fucking this one. Okay. If you don't know what this is, okay, this is like something that's like Filipino. I don't know if they have this like in other countries, but it's called like an arnis. It's like a form of like traditional weapon in the Philippines. It's 2 sticks basically, and it's kind of like the Philippines like martial arts. And usually in high school and in grade school, I think sometimes you're required to like buy an arnis, and then you would learn how to like use the arnis like martial arts. Kali and arnis, like you would learn how to like use this. It's like literally like no, it's like huge. Like these are like maybe like half a meter long, and it sticks. You love getting beat by sticks. It's called Kali sticks. Oh, but like we learned this like in high school, and I got beat by this shit. Not gonna lie though, like this is heavy. Like I'm not even kidding. Slammed to a mirror before? No, just the wall. Okay, but this is like pretty heavy. Like this is like pretty heavy. Like unironically, like when I was in high school, I was in the 7th grade. I could barely hold up like one of these. I was pretty like small. I'm still small anyway. I haven't grown since then. But I could barely carry it. But it hurts like a lot. Because it's made out of like real wood. It's like made out of like real wood. And like, I don't know, man. You can unironically use this to like kill someone. Like if you hit them like enough times, like they could die from getting like beat with like an arnis. Okay, how much do they weigh? I'd say maybe like twice of like a full, maybe like 1 liter of like Coke. I think what's difficult is not how much they weigh, but it's because they're very long. Like these things are really, really long. So the balance is like off. Yeah, because like the balance is like a bit off. Because if it was like one weight, and it was like, if it was like 1 kilogram, and it was like in the weight form that you lift, I think it'd be easier. But because it's like long, I think that's what I found. That's why I found it like more difficult. I feel net. Thank you for the follows. Thank you. I think that's why I found it like more difficult compared to like other arnis, compared to like other like stuff. Yeah, but it's over here violently drooling and sobbing. I don't. My mom is scary. My mom is terrifying. She scares the shit out of me. Like most of the weapons here are like from my mom, but I've been beaten by this probably no more than like 3 times, just like 3 times. Like when I was in high school. Like I remember like my dad got like really pissed off at me. Like I already forgot why, but he got like the arnis. I was sitting like on the couch, and then he hit me like straight in the head, like at the very center of like my head with like the arnis. That was pretty cool. After that, he like fucking, you know, like the thing where they take it and like stab your stomach with it? Yeah, that happened to me. And like, you know, bonus points, getting hit like side to side while you're like cowering on the ground. Yeah, I remember that shit. Fucking, I remember that shit. My mom did the same thing. My mom didn't hit me on the head, because she's always like protect the face. But like, you know, she hit me in the back with it. She hit me in the back with it. And like, I don't know, she kind of hit me in the neck with this as well. I don't know. Like, she tried to throw it at me when she was like mad at me. You know, it was pretty intense. It was pretty intense. Like, I don't like this. Like, I think I think that's like my dad. Because I'm pretty sure like my dad like hit me with this. Again, twice. And like my mom, like only once. But it hurts. Like, a lot. Because like it has like bleed damage as well. Not bleed damage. It has splinter damage. It has like thorn damage. Because it's made out of wood, right? So you can get like splinters. You can get like splinters from like this thing. And yeah. Like, I think, like, my dad hit me, like, so fucking hard that I had, like, splinters, like, on the side of, like, my stomach. Yeah, pretty normal. Pretty glad you're still coherent despite the head traumas. No, I have not had any broken bones, surprisingly. Surprisingly, it's okay. My parents know how to hit me hard, but not hard enough to, like, break my bones. So if you think about that, it's a good thing. I don't know, I don't feel any... Do you have any scars from getting beaten up? Yes, actually. I have one, like, on my knees, and I have, like, a lot of bruises. No, it, like, healed up. But I used to have, like, a lot of bruises, like, around, like, my stomach area. I used to have, like, shit ton of bruises. But, scars itself, at the back of my legs, I have, like, cutting scars that are still there. My arms, nothing really, like, soaked, like, deep enough. I think, like, on, like, my thighs as well. I do, like, have some. But it's not, like, a lot. It's, like, negotiable. You know, it's, like, negotiable. I don't know. I think my healing is, like, pretty good. I think my healing is pretty good. Because it's not really that obvious. It's not really apparent. I also usually wear, like, thigh highs. So you wouldn't, like, really see it. So, yeah. Like, no problem. It's okay. My parents make sure not to hit my face because I have, like, a nice face. And so that it's not that obvious that I get beat at home. So that's what matters. Yeah. Like, they hit me in the head, but not in the face. Because I have a pretty face. But, you know, my sister got hit in the face. Because she doesn't have a pretty face, according to my mom. Yeah. I have that buff. I didn't get hit in the face because I have a nice face. My sister, however, is not as lucky. Because my mom hits my sister in the face. That's how I know. Because my mom, like, despite how much she has hit me before, has never hit me in the face. That's how I know that I have a nice face. That's how I know I have a nice face. That I've never been hit in the face. What's class? That's not your mom's combat power? Whatever is melee, I guess. Again, thanks, Kitsu. Thank you. To real, I'm tweaking. Handling the Discord? Exclamation point Discord. That's it. Does she use a plate? She has used the plate before. And she has used the plate. Like, you think my mom... Like, my mom's weapon of choice is plates. This one. This is my mom's weapon of choice. Plates. It's right here. Honestly, I got used to it. Fucking, I got used to this. Like, I'm pretty, like, numb to this shit. So, honestly, like, this is like a walk it off. Like, at first, it was, like, impactful. But, like, now it's not. Because that's my mom's weapon of choice. You know, like, usually, like, my mom has, like, severe anger management issues. And she's, like, in the kitchen. Like, she's the type, she's gonna, like, reach out to, like, the cupboard. She's gonna get the nearest plate. And then she's gonna, like, smash it. Like, okay. I'm not the only victim. My dad is the #1 victim of getting, like, plates lately. Getting, like, plates smacked, like, his head. My sister is, like, the least, like, the smallest victim of, like, the plates. But, like, it becomes less bad, you know? Okay, unironically, I've been hit by enough plates, like, in my lifetime. Like, I know how my mom throws plates. I could imitate how she throws plates. Like, of course, if it's, like, a direct, like, hit to, like, the head, like, I can't dodge it. But if she's throwing it, like, I know how they rotate when you throw it. See? If you get hit enough times, you know how to dodge. Good morning, Big Tech. Good morning. She just smashed it directly? It depends. If I'm far away, like, she would hit me, like, long range. When I'm near, it would be, like, blunt. It would be, like, blunt at the head. I do have, like, some bruises. Okay, I have gotten, like, cuts from getting hit by, like, plates. But, you know, it's not that bad. Like, it's not that bad. Like, personally, though, I think, like, the worst ones are, like, when I got hit by, like, a plate that still had food on it. So I think that's pretty gross. Yeah, thrown so far. I think my mom has thrown probably, like, around, like, 20 to 30 plates at me in, like, my entire lifetime. When I was younger, it's because if I had, like, grade slips, my mom would get mad. But, like, in like, her defense, I was an insufferable child. Like, I was, like, a spoiled brat. I was like an actual asshole. I had like severe like behavioral issues. So it's like half reasonable. I'd say half of the times it's not reasonable, but like half of the other times I'd say it's pretty reasonable. Like if I thought my kid was kind of stupid, I would also hit my kid. Like why? We have like the same genetics. Like why are we stupid? Trying to buy new plates? I think we spend a lot of money on like plates. I don't know. My dad, like my okay. You know what's good? Because my dad and my mom have like a bad relationship. All of the anger goes to like my dad, so that's pretty okay. He cheated on my mom anyway, so it's kind of like deserved. Okay, it's kind of like deserved. Ranged attack or smash. Considering that my mom has like bad aim, if she does like a range attack, somebody like fails, and the only thing that really hits me is like the shards of like the plate, which I don't think cause like much damage. I just pull it out myself and like bandage myself altogether. But I admit there were like a couple times I almost got like knocked out from getting like hit at the head. So I would say like the back of the head is like definitely like a lot more painful compared to long range shots in terms of like plates. But I don't know. It's her weapon of choice. You know what I mean? Again, it's like it's the weapon of choice. It's like the weapon of choice. Like my mom always does it. Like when I think about my mom and I think about like the items she hits me with, like plates are like the first thing that like comes out. Like it's literally the first thing. Hi, comment Tierlist. Good evening, homie. But like yeah, this is like the first thing I think of. That it's like the plates. It's like the plates. Up in the shower, watch. It's our forbidden fights. Okay. What do you mean that are forbidden fights? What? It's forbidden to get in like the back of the head? I don't know. I don't think it was that bad. I don't think it was that bad. I still love my mom. Okay. I don't know. My mom may be like a bit crazy. She may be a bit mental, but you know what? She's just a minheta. She's literally like I think my mom is pretty. You know what I mean? I think my mom is pretty. So I think she's like pretty good. I think like my mom is like pretty. So I think it's pretty good. Like my mom is like pretty. So it's okay. Like she's just Minheta. Like she's literally just Minheta. Okay. It's really fucked up for the rest of the arsenal. Like she's just a girl. You have to understand. She's literally just a Minheta, bro. Let her be. Hi Shiro, thank you. Thank you for the first time chat. Thank you. She's literally just crazy. Just let her be, bro. She's literally cute. Again. Dustpan. Fucking. I haven't been hit many times by like a dustpan. But like, not gonna lie, bro. It's like a metal dustpan. So it's right here and like holding back tears. Cause like, this thing, I haven't been hit like enough times to be immune to like the dustpan. But like, my mom like hit me like a couple with the metal dustpan. Like, I don't know. At that time, I think it felt pretty sharp. Like at the sides. Cause like this area is like sharp. Cause like it's made out of metal. So I think like it's pretty... I just see a fucking chair. Like, was not it? That shit hurts. Like it hurts. It hurts. Like it's not enough to violently make me like violently sob. But like it like digs into your skin. Like my mom kind of low-key using it like a hacksaw, like a fucking hammer, some sort of like an axe. So I think that's why it like kind of hurt. I got like when I was like younger, I got like a pretty like deep cut on like the side of like my body. I got a pretty deep cut. Well, it's gone now. You can't see it anymore. Like the scar is like gone. I got like a pretty deep cut from that. But yeah, I don't know. Like it wasn't that bad. Again, I don't think it was like that bad. Hi Ara, thank you for the first time chat. Like this is not like dog shit. It's not like a dog shit weapon. Like it's a pretty solid choice. Like if you're gonna ask me, like while I don't have many experiences with the dustpan, it's a solid choice if you're gonna use it to like beat your kids. Like I remember it because it's distinct. What I don't like is that it's dirty. Actually no, it's pretty good. Like you hit your kid with a dustpan And like not only do you have bleed damage, you also have like poison. Like you also have like poison because like the dust will get into your like your sides, and the cut could get like infected. So I think the dustpan is like actually like a solid choice. Like the dustpan is a solid choice. Majority of your scars on the back are from the dustpan. Oh, you okay, bro? It's okay. Same. And so my white bone when I was 12 years old. Jesus Christ. It's okay. We're the same. Minus I've never done something that bad. Fucking. Man, I feel like I honestly think that this is a lot more painful. Fucking. Last time parents try to punish me. Oh, what the fuck? Therefore, I keep the laptop, and since I got my punishment, what the fuck? Your mom has like no balls. What the shit? What kind of no balls fucking non-Asian parenting is that? She should have destroyed your laptop, not gonna lie. She should have like held still now that I'm reading it, Zerk. I don't know. Good that you have your laptop, but like still. Like, she didn't like hold her ground. Like, as a parent, you let your kid boss you around? Like, that's kind of like Pepe hands, you know what I mean? But yes, slippers. I know, like, what? In Spanish, la chancla? Fucking, is that what you call it? But, like, slippers. It's, like, a really, it's a basic weapon. Like, honestly, it's pretty basic. It's pretty basic. But at the same time, I prefer the plate over the slipper. You know, I prefer this, like, fucking... I prefer the plate over the slipper because I think the plate has more like impact, you know? The slipper just hurts. Like the slipper just hurts. It's basic, honestly. Basic but versatile. Like it's long range, it's short range, but from like my reviews on like slippers I've been hit with, like Havaianas is like pretty heavy for like a slipper or like a flip-flop, whatever the fuck you call it in your country. Like Havaianas is like, it's like hard. Like Havaianas, like as a brand, they make like hard flip-flops. They hurt more than like the other soft flip-flops. Like the flip-flops that cost like $3 from like the market, like they still hurt, but like barely. But the very thick ones from like the mall, they're like $40. Like that hurts. Like I would say Crocs as well. While not a slipper, it's footwear. Crocs also hurts like really badly. Like I think like the slipper that I wear of children discipline, yeah. Like the slippers I wear, like the slipper I have right now, it's like one of those like slip-ons, like Adidas. It hurts pretty. This one hurts pretty well. You know, I know my mom hit me with like my own slipper, so that's how I know that it hurts. Birkenstock is pretty bougie here. But I've been hit with like a Birkenstock like as well, like one of my mom's. But still, I think Havaianas is like the one that I had like the worst experience with. Like in terms of like getting hit by like items. How a day ago I was Minhera. But like, when am I not Minhera? I don't know. I think one of the... You know that one video where like the girl gets hit by a slipper, but it's like long range? That's happened to me. Like, I've had like a long range attack from like my dad. Like I was about to like leave the house and he threw like a slipper from like the other side of the living room to like the door, and I like fucking tripped. It was like at the back of my head. I like tripped and I was like on my way to like uni. Yeah, basic. Oh, damn dishes. No, oh. When she takes out the slipper? I don't know. Like, now that I think about it, I don't know. Slippers are not that impactful. Because I feel like it was pretty basic. Like, I don't know. But I think that getting hit by a slipper is so normalized. Like, it's so normalized. Like, when you get hit by a slipper, you don't really get, like, bleed damage. Or you don't get, like, other types of damage. Like, it's raw damage. But, like, unlike the dustpan and unlike the plate, it doesn't come with, like... It doesn't come with, like, bleed. So I don't think it's, like, that impactful. Because, like, if you get hit by a plate or, like, a dustpan and you bleed, you know that it's still hurting. Like, after you get hit. But the pain from getting hit by like a slipper, like it fades away. Like it fades away. Yeah, it like fades away. But like even the hardness, like you get bruises all over. So I would say that it's pretty painful. Does your child need to bleed? Yes. In my opinion, yes. Okay, they won't learn their lesson if they're not bleeding, no? Okay, they're not gonna learn their lesson. Like, if your kid can't talk about their like trauma, like I am right now, then you didn't do it right. Fucking look at me. Fucking look at me. I remember all of this. That means it was done right. Fucking that gentle parenting shit, that's just bullshit. If your kid try to like talk back to you, just fucking hit them, man. In some Tierlist, yeah. It's like based off my own experiences. That's what makes it even better. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna put ladle up here. Like ladle is up here. Ladle is up here. Like not because I think I don't think like the ladle itself is like difficult, but I've gotten hit with like a ladle for that was like it was like it just got out of like the soup. Like it was like burning. It just got out of like of the soup, so it was like hot. It was like hot, but I got beat with it, so it had like burn damage. But it was like a one-time thing, and it never happened ever again. But it was very impactful. It was very impactful. Yeah, because like the burn damage was pretty impactful. I admit, like that was a nice weapon of choice. Like a ladle by itself, I would say is walk it off. But a ladle that was made out of metal and it just came out of like the hot soup, like that's solid. That's a solid item. Like props to like my mom. It's amazing choice. Again, enough motivation. Yes. That one. It has like scald. It has like scald. That's why I like. No, why am I saying that I like it? But I thought it was like very impactful because I still remember until now. Still not to going to the bed crying, but it was definitely like God fuck, it hurts. Like when you get it by like something that's burning, it hurts like really bad. I have like a burn scar like on my wrist, not from the ladle. It's from like the thing. It's from what do you call that? It's from when I was like a baby. It was like my nanny's. It was my nanny's fault. But if we're talking about burn damage, if it's anything, like my sister, when she was younger, my dad got really pissed off at her. So he got like a cigarette and then he like pressed it onto like her skin. So I think that was also... No, that wasn't. It was like an accident. But like, I never experienced the cigarette myself. So it's not over here. But I think for like my sister, it's like in the goes to bed crying. She got like immense mental damage from it. Thankfully, it didn't scar. But she had like immense mental damage from that thing. Because she still brings it up, like the cigarette. Although it's not here. If the cigarette was here, I'd put it over here. Like based on my sibling experience. But me, myself, I don't have any experience with getting burnt by like a cigarette. Because I stay away from like cigarettes. But I don't know. I think this is when my sibling was like 8. Probably like 8. And I was already like in high school. From what I remember, smoking is bad. And my dad smokes. Hopefully he fucking dies next year. This one. Extension cord. Fucking, not gonna lie. Like, the extension cord, I admit, like, the way my parents use is pretty creative. Like, this is pretty creative. I didn't necessarily get beat up with it, but I did get choked with an extension cord. Like, I got like, choked with, like, an extension cord. So I think that was pretty creative. Okay, it's not bleed damage, but, like, compared to the other weapons that are mostly, like, pure impact, like, pure, like, raw damage, the extension cord was impactful. Like, in the sense, like, I've never been, like, choked with an extension cord. Like, I've been choked by my dad, yeah, but not with a fucking extension cord. So I'd say, like, this one time is, like, this one particular time was, it's over here, goes to bed crying. I think this was, like, the time, like, when I realized that my dad would like actually kill me. I realized like my dad would actually kill me. I don't know, for a long time, I was pretty delulu. And then I really thought that my parents hit me because they like loved me. But now that I think about it, like I'm gonna be nice. I still love my mom, but they hit me because I was being frustrating, you know? I made them mad. Like that's why fucking you're glad you can't relate to the cheer list. Like it's cause like I made them mad. It's not because they love me. It's because they frustrated me. I think that's why I end up being extremely violent. You know what I mean? I end up being like extremely violent. Cause I'm also the type, like right now at my tender age, that when I get frustrated, one of my first response is immediately to try to strangle someone or try to like tackle my sibling. Don't worry, I'm a bad person too. I tried to, like when my sibling was like younger than me, I tried hitting her like onto the cement. So you know what I mean? You know, they were playing Summoner Terraria and you're the boss. What the fuck? But yeah, I remember this. Cause like my dad, like he put like the extension cord like from behind me. And then he like pulled. He like pulled on it so that we could like, so I could like choke. I thought I was gonna die. But you know, unfortunately, like I didn't. Funnily enough, I have tried hanging myself with like an extension cord. Have you heard of that? Like people trying to hang themselves with like an extension cord? Like I've seen that before. I've seen that shit before. Is it an effective method? Okay, as someone who's tried it, no, it is not an effective method. Like, don't actually do it. Like, I tried. I didn't. If anything, like, the extension cord just, like, broke. Like, it just, like, broke because I put it on wrong. Like, it just, like, untangled itself. So, honestly, like, it's not that much of, like, it's not, like, a great item. Like, if you're gonna, like, off yourself rather than using an extension cord, I would say, like, just get, like, a regular rope. There's, like, a tutorial on YouTube, like, how to tie a noose. Like, there's, like, an actual tutorial on YouTube, like, how to tie a noose. Do I know how to tie a noose? Actually, no. Like, surprisingly, I've never gotten my hands on, like, rope. So I never learned how to, like, tie, like, a noose. You know what I mean? Like, I never learned how to, like, tie a noose. So, guns are illegal and you can't just buy a gun in the Philippines. It's not America. We can't buy guns at, like, 7-Eleven. Can you buy guns at 7-Eleven? I'm not sure. But, like, the memes kind of make it seem like you could get it from 7-Eleven. My parents I don't know. I turned out pretty fine. I turned out to be a VTuber, so it's okay. Shoe tie? Okay, what do you mean shoe tie? No, you can't? Oh. Shoe tie? No, I haven't been trying to be... No one's trying to kill me with, like, a shoe tie. Thank you, my room base, for the follows. Thank you. Thank you. What about this one? Feather duster. Honestly, like, in Walmart, you can. God fuck. Feather duster, it's just here. Slightly hurts. Like, it's not that good to get hit by, like, a feather duster. Like, it has no cut damage. Feather dusters like these, it has no cut damage whatsoever. They're mostly soft, and it's literally just like a stick. Like, it's just a stick. Like, extra damage to allergic people. I guess I have asthma, so maybe not like extra damage. But like personally, it's the item in this list that hurts the least. Hi Ivan Kel, thank you for the follows. Thank you. This is the item, like, that hurt the least. Like, it's barely anything. Pawn shops in the US sell firearms. That's where I got mine. Oh, no. I mean, not gonna lie, I think if I was in the US, I would have been dead by now. I definitely would have, like, shot myself or some shit. Would hit me already? What the fuck? But yeah, this one is like, because you had too many feather duster, because you had too much spells traps in your back row. God fuck. But yeah, I don't know. There's not much to say about this weapon, because like it doesn't really like hurt that much. Like, if I wasn't hit with other items, then I would say like it hurt. But like comparing the feather duster to like everything else, like it's basically like no damage. Like it's basically like nothing compared to like everything else. Like it's generally like the lowest damage. Like, I'd rather get hit in real life with a feather duster than get hit with like feather duster when I'm playing lab and I'm playing like Yu-Gi-Oh. Like, honestly, that'll do it. I've already tried. It's not gonna do it. You'll just peel up. Again, you know this one? Again, monoblock chair. Again, I don't know. I think this one, it's over here. I think it's more funny. Again, have you ever been hit with like a monoblock chair? Have your parents ever hit you with like a monoblock chair? I think this is like pretty wild there. Okay, it's pretty wild here. The monoblock chair. No, because we don't have metal school chairs. Motivated. Like, I don't even remember why I got hit by like a fucking monoblock chair. I just remember that I got hit by like a monoblock chair. Is the Virgil chair? Oh, I don't know. I think because of the shape being like weird, like the impact. I think because the chair was heavy to begin with, and the area in which I got hit with the monoblock chair, that's why I remember crying a lot. But I wouldn't say fucking yeah, scar from being hit. Yeah, of course I do. But I wouldn't say a monoblock chair is like going to bed like crying. It's a cool item, yes. It's creative. But honestly, because there's no extra damage, like monoblock is pure impact. Like it's pure impact, pure damage. Like there's no status effect when you get hit by like a monoblock chair. And I think the stuff without status effects, they impact you a little less. But as I said, if it's not common, it makes me violently sob more. Like, I do admit, all the times I cried is because I was like beaten. But like for the stuff that I gotten used to already, it's kind of just like walk it off, you know? Like my mom doesn't hit me like every day. She stopped hitting me, clearly. Because if she's continued to like hit me, I'd be like more than hit her on streams. Not like the worst thing I thought about is that like legit, I remember like one time I like got so schizo. Like I told my mom to like hit me. I was like, Mom, if you hit me, I'll make better content. I promise. And she was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? She was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I was like, Mom, I really went on I was like, Mom, can you like slap me so I can have like a new trauma story? And she was like, what the fuck? She was like, she was thinking like, you're past, like, I'm past the age of like getting more trauma. Like she finally stopped. But I was like, hey Mom, can I have like a bit more of that? Can I have like a bit more of it? Like, I realized it's actually pretty good. Imagine. Like, I realized it's actually pretty neat. Okay, then she asked you if you're a masochist. I feel like a little too late to ask what's wrong. Again, I don't know. I just thought it would be funny. You know, the best content I make is the content I make after I left like a huge argument, like with my parents or like with my like sibling. So I think if I got hit before, like, for example, if I got hit before this stream, I could have been like more schizo. That means more content. You know what I mean? Okay, we don't have steel chairs, but I think part of my mom wishes we did have steel chairs. Broom. Fucking broom is right here. I don't know why. I feel like brooms, like I think brooms are like heavy. Like it's not like the worst, but I think they're like heavy. Cause I remember when I used to get beat up with like a broom, I was like a lot younger. When I used to get like hit by like brooms. Like I was like a lot younger. Like when I was like maybe like 5 or like 6. I used to get like the broom. Like that was like intense. Like it felt like it was intense. Enough for me to like go to bed. I haven't been hit like, I wasn't hit by like a broom when I became like older. It was when I was like younger that I got hit by like a broom. While it doesn't have any like impact, while it does have like impact, I would say like, I don't know, as like a child, when you're like a lot younger, it just hits more. But I wasn't hit by a broom when I was older.
Hey, baby.
Hi, baby. If they hit you with strands, they don't love you enough. Baguio Original Broom LTD. It has to be that one. If it's not that one, it doesn't count. And if it's not that one, it doesn't count. But anyways, again, I think the more painful version is this one. Like, honestly, like this one. Like, okay, so this one, right? Like, this one. This is called, this, like, this broom that I put on top. It's a broom made out of, the stem of coconut leaves. Like, it's made of, like, the stem, like, coconut leaves. So, all of the stems of the coconut leaves, they're, like, put together and tied up together to be made into, like, a broom. Okay, like, while it doesn't look that cool, like, oh, Rena, that just looks like pubes. Like, I think it hurts more than, like, the regular broom. Like, it hurts more. Because, okay, when you get hit by the regular broom, it feels like one impact. But when you get hit by... When you get hit by, like, this... When you get hit by, like, this broom, right? It's like... You get hit, like... It's like a stinging feeling. It stings more because you get hit by, like, all of, like, the tiny, like, edges, like, at once. Yes, there's, like, an individual whip effect for each of, like... the things, like, at the end. Like, it has, like, a strong whip effect. And I hated it. Hi, Senra, thank you for the follows. Thank you. Like, out of all of this shit that I've gotten beaten up with, I hated this. I hated this. Because the stinging feeling was, like, horrible. Thank you, Ludak, for the first time chat. Thank you. But, like, the stinging feeling of getting hit by, like, this particular broom was, like, the worst. Like, I hate it. I hate it. Like, I've only been hit with this a few times. But I just, like, remember how, like, horrible this is. Like, it's just dog shit. Like, I never want to, like... If I get my own place, I'm never ever gonna get one of these. I'm never ever gonna get one of these, like, brooms. Because I never want to get, like, hit by, like, one of these. I don't know. The feeling of being, like, whipped, I don't really like it. I don't really like it. It's just awful. It's just like dog shit. Like, I'd rather get hit with, like, one entire thing than, like, a lot of, like, small things. What if your mom has a housewarming gift? Fucking, I'd use it to beat up someone else with it. Long lasting. We open the middle because fuck that shit. I think we have it here. Cosplaying during the next convention, what? You're gonna hit me as well? So that it's just like my mom? Actually, most of these items are, like, from my mom. You can thank my mom for being the inspiration for this cheer list. Like, my mom is the inspiration for this cheer list. That's something you could hit slaves with. What the fuck? Okay, I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. Getting hit gives you character. If you get hit, it gives you character. Like, look at me. I seem like the person that would hit other people. Like, I'ma be real though. Like, I think it's great that I have, like, no intention of becoming a parent. Because, not gonna lie, when my 1-year-old, like, cousin was, like, over my house and he dropped something, it took all of me. Like, it took all of me to not, like, pick up this 1-year-old and, like, slam its head onto, like, the concrete. Like, it took all of me. It took, like, a lot of me. I really wanted to. I really wanted to. But I didn't. See? I really wanted to. But I didn't. See? I didn't do that. I didn't. But my other cousin, though. My other cousin that was... Okay, in my defense. In my like, personal defense. Like, my other cousin... He's like one of those uncontrollable autists. Like, I'm not even joking. The low-functioning, uncontrollable autist with, like, that actually has, like, violence issues. You know what I mean? Like, the uncontrollable autist. But I was still bigger than him. You know, I was still bigger because he was, like, still small. Now he could, like, actually, I don't know, probably, like, rape me or some shit because, like, an actual autist. But anyways. Yeah. He was, like, a real autist. Like, I remember I was, like, building something. And then he, like, destroyed it. I knew that I shouldn't hit someone with like an intellectual disability. But then I thought about it. I also have an intellectual disability. So I hit him. And I don't know, maybe it was the first time he got hit. Maybe it was like the first time he got hit. Cause he cried about it. But yeah, I had like a full-on fight with like an artist. Did I win? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know who won that shit. And it's not like he's gonna remember it anyway. He's like extremely low functioning. The dude can't even count. Fucking, the dude can't even like count 1 to 10. So I think it was fine. Like honestly, I don't even think that he knows what's going on like half of the time. I don't think he doesn't even recognize like his parents. So I think it was like fine. Like unironically, if you have like the most, no, he's not a product of like incest. He's not a product of like incest, unfortunately. But like, if you know you have like an autist that's like uncontrollable and are just like bothersome to like the rest of your relatives, like don't bring them to like family gatherings. Just like leave them be, like lock them in their room. Like don't inconvenience like your other family members like with someone that you can't control. But if you're not willing to like control your kid, it's fine to have like a mental disability. But if you're not willing to control your kid, don't bring them to like public places. Don't bring them, especially like a violent one. Like he bites. Like he bit my uncle. Like don't bring them outside. Like it's not their fault. But don't bring them outside. Just keep them where you can control them. Because if anything, you're ruining the event for like everyone else. Like everyone else will remember the event. Your autistic kid that's extremely low functioning will not remember this shit. Like he doesn't even recognize you. So you might as well let everyone else like have a fun time. You might as well let everyone else like have a fun time. Like being brutally honest. Like I wanna be like for real though. Okay, not gonna lie, I don't know, man. Low key, like I actually wanted to kill the motherfucker. Fucking inconvenient piece of shit. Maybe he's better now. I don't know. Haven't seen the kid in like how many years? Haven't seen. Is it? Yes, it is. I haven't seen the kid in like how many years? Because I generally avoid seeing that kid. He's insufferable. Not me making a fight guys with two autists. I put $50 on my Oshi. She has Minhera advantage. What the fuck? I give him shit to stim with. Honestly, not like a bad idea. It's fine if you can control them. Like even if the world control seems bad, like unironically, you have to control them. Especially if they're fucking uncontrollable and violent. You have to like control them, like as bad as it sounds. How about the one that makes you fucking bleed? What do you mean the one that makes you bleed? Oh, like these? I don't know. I'm kind of used to bleeding from plates. Like, honestly, I think bleeding is like not that bad. It's not. I was a hospital kid like growing up. Like in grade school, I was mostly like in the hospital. So it's not that strange for me to like see my own blood. I've had like so many like blood works done. Like my grandparents were doctors, so I used to have like blood works done like every single year. So it's not that strange for me to like see my own blood. Like I don't think it's like that bad. The extra damage is spicy, and I do like. Maybe that's why I'm into knife play. Like I like knife play because I think it's like hot. But personally, fucking the bomb is Rina. But personally, I don't know. No, I was sickly. It's not because I was beaten. It was only like a fourth of the time. Your race lives up blood. Vampire Janai! Okay, Vampire Janai! I don't know. I still think beating your children is not like a bad thing. Like, sure it's bad if they're like dead. Fucking... Sure it's bad if they're like dead. But if they're like alive, then it should be like fine, you know? Like if they're alive, it's like fine. Like honestly, like if the kid is like a spoiled brat, sometimes you just have to like hit him. You know? Like nothing will make them remember to not be like a little shit than like hitting them in the face. You know what I mean? Like if you hit them in the face, they'll like stop. They'll like shut up. This is why I shouldn't raise kids. Like I'm gonna like see like a kid cry. I was like, what do you mean you don't understand shit? What do you mean you don't understand? What do you mean you don't understand math, huh? Like, I'm just like, you're gonna hear like the beating sounds like in the background. Is a fucker though, like, nah, I don't want my physical trauma. And they breathe, they can walk it off. As long as they can still walk afterwards, like, it's fine. Like, what are they gonna do? Kill themselves? Fucking, they don't stop, they're just afraid to exist, and so what? Like, oh, like some kids, they're ungrateful little shits. They're gonna like break everything in your house, and they're gonna like, I don't know, like throw a tantrum if they don't get things. Like, literally, like, they exist. Like, they exist, but I'm gonna be real though. Nobody real likes a child unless they like I'm gonna be real though. Parents love children more when they have more achievements. Or sometimes it's pity. Cause like the kid is like more sickly. Like, I'm gonna be real though. Like, if I were like a parent, I wouldn't accept a kid that wasn't at least as smart as me. So if the kid wasn't at least like honors, I wouldn't accept it. Fucking, I'm sorry. I'm just slapping on the knees after that fucking Uncle Roger, but you piece of shit. I have one of my clicks to my cousin, now I log in my room. Oh, like, I don't know. There's nothing wrong on making like your children afraid to like exist. Like, if anything, it just puts them in their place. It's not bad to put children in their place. Like, with the amount of like dipshits that like run around, like, you have to like put them in their place. Like, if you have children running around like in malls and they don't stop, like, you should unironically hit them so they stop running. Like, they're bothering other people. So just like hit them. As a lie, when I was your age, again, I have it easy then. Okay, I would never have children. I would not. I'm like pretty cute. I have like a nice body. I'm built like a lolly. I'm built like a 12-year-old. So why would I ruin that by having children? Me sacrifice how nice I look for like what? Something that I'm gonna beat up on a regular basis? I mean, that's not a bad idea, beating something up. But I wouldn't. I don't do self-sacrifice. Fucking, why would I sacrifice myself for someone else? I'm selfish. I at least acknowledge that I'm a selfish person. But like, still though, like, children, what am I gonna do? And I have to like feed them as well? Like, God, if they can like starve or some shit. Like, you have to like feed them, you have to like spend money on them? Like, fuck no. I only want to spend money on like VTubing like myself. Like, with a kid, you can like buy, you can buy so many VTuber models with that. Like, the only reason why you should have a kid is like to send them to Shein. That is a joke. That is a joke. If you have like a kid, don't send them to Shein. That is a joke. That is a joke. Don't send your 9-year-olds to like Shein. Honestly, I think at least they're not. Honestly, working at the mines might actually pay better than working at Shein. I'm not wrong though. There are like Chinese children who work at like Shein. Like, I'm not wrong about that one. Okay, this one. Pro parenting punishment. Make them kneel on rocks for hours? Oh, nyaro do. That seems like a great idea. Or money than their parents got fucked first day at work sewing shoes. Oh, this one. There you go. Like, when I was a kid, I was like an overachiever. But not gonna lie, when I was like in high school, I started slipping. I remember like one of the first things, like when I started slipping, like my mom got fed up of me, like she hit me like with one of like my honors like trophies from when I was like in grade school. It was one time. Like a one-time thing. Cause she wanted to preserve like the other ones. But like until now, I still remember it like so distinctly. Like, I don't know, it had like a symbolic meaning as well, probably. Like, I think the trophy itself didn't hurt that much. It was more of the, I worked really hard for it back then. I felt so much pressure, and now it's like being used against me, you know? Like, that's what really hit me. Thank you, Tag, for the follows, thank you. I don't want that to have a small little shit. Yeah, exactly. Fucking... Exactly, beating your children is fine. But yeah, like, this one was like, I'll put it up here. It was actually like the thing that like fucked me up. Like, it like fucked me. It was like so you're right. It was extremely like soul crushing. Like I felt so bad because you know what's really sad? I never reached that peak like anymore. I still had like nice grades, but like not enough to be like at the top, like what I used to be like in grade school. So it like hit me really, really hard. Yeah, the physical damage was like barely there. Whereas the Dende trophy, oh. God. Shit, I'm gonna cry. My bad. Shit, it's broken. Like, not gonna lie, it's like broken. I kept it. I have like this thing. You know, when I got hit by it, like, I can still remember. I picked it up. Shit. Like, I picked it up, and then I put it like in a box. And then, whenever I feel like I'm not doing well enough, I open the box, and then I look at it. So that I do harder, like, with my studies, and it never happens to me, like, ever again. I think that's why I became, like, so grade obsessed. Like, this one moment, like, in the 7th grade, like, set my, like, self-discipline for studying for, like, the rest of my life. And I still have that box with, like, the thing that's, like, split in half. And it's just, like, at the bottom of, like, my dresser. I have it there. Like, I don't know. I was thinking that, like, honestly, I was thinking, like, after college, I was gonna, like, throw it away. Because, like, you know, no need to pressure yourself anymore. But I kind of don't want to. Because I feel like it's a waste. It's, like, my motivator. Look, and it's trauma. This is, like, my actual trauma. Like, out of all of the items here, and this one, like, hit me. The mental like, it wasn't even that physically painful. But, like, the mental damage was, like, so strong. Like, this was, like, the highest mental damage of, like, all of the items here. This hit me, like, the hardest. The fact that I still kept this. I didn't throw it away. I kept it. And it's still with me. I think that's, like, the worst. I think that's, like, the worst part. That I still kept it. I probably shouldn't keep it. I don't know. My plan for this after college, like, when I decide that I'm really not gonna continue studying anymore, I was gonna, like low-key, I was gonna take it, and then I was gonna burn it. Like, my honest plan, I was gonna burn this. I was gonna burn it, like, for real. I have, like, a thing, like, when I have, like, items from, like, other people, I'm not friends with them anymore, I don't want to remember anything. Like, if it's in the trash, I always think about, like, taking it back. But if I burn it, like, there's no, like, going back. So, like, I burnt, like, a good amount of, like, items from, like, friends that aren't friends with me anymore. Like, there's, like, gifts that I've destroyed because we're not friends anymore. So destroy the trauma. Imagine getting hurt by something you once pride yourself in, like, as your own kid. Yeah. I remember when I was young, I think what hurt was, like, it was only, like, 2 years. I think I got it when I was the 5th grade. And then I was, like, in the 7th grade. So it kind of felt like clown. I had, like, massive clown mentality. I think what's worse is the fact that I never got to throw it out. Like, this thing has been in my closet for almost 10 years. It's been here for almost 10 years. It's broken. There's no use. No need to. It's in a shoebox. Fucking, there's literally no reason to, like, have this. Fucking, there's literally no reason to, like, have this shit. Fucking, it's trash. Yeah, it's literally trash. But you know what? This motherfucker still keeps that piece of trash. Whenever I open it, I don't have, like, the actual, like, heart to, like, throw it inside the garbage. Wrap them all with me with them. Thank God I don't have medals anymore. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. The mental damage I got. I pet died. Oh shit, what the fuck? Damn, bro. Oh, that's why you changed your name. Good evening, Kaputa. Good evening, homie. Good evening. Like, yeah, this is, like, the worst one. Whenever I look back at it, even I'm thinking about it, like, right now, I'm like, damn, bro. That's rough, buddy. Like, that's rough. That's rough. This may not be, like, the hardest item I've been beaten with, but, man, It was like the most mentally traumatizing one. Again, mentally traumatizing one. Fucking ruler. Fucking. I don't like the metal ruler. I don't like the metal ruler because the metal ruler has bleed damage. Like if you're like my dad and you're like a fucking psycho, like my dad's a psycho. If you're like my dad who like digs it into your skin, like that's horrible. Like my dad has like fucking dug this into like my fucking wrist. It hurt like shit. Like if I wanted to cut myself, I would have done it myself. Like I hate this. Like among like all like I hate this shit. Like that. Like my dad had amazing angles with like the metal ruler, so that's why I hate it. But like, actually no, it's up here. My bad. It's violently sobbing and drooling from all directions. Like the concentrated pain is like terrible. I have mommy issues and daddy issues. I'm the double combo. Bleed damage sucks, man. You don't even have bandage or nothing to fix it up. I don't know. My dad, like, okay. Now that I'm looking back at this, my mom has beaten me like more times. Like my mom has beaten me like more times. But like while my mom has beaten me more times, she's never tried to kill me. I'll give her that. My mom has never lost her mind enough to like try to kill me. That's why I hate my dad. Because my dad has tried to kill me. And I could never get past... I am never gonna get past that. I am never gonna forgive him for like trying to kill me. Maybe if he didn't cheat, I could have forgave him. But like, I was never able to like get over it. So here we are. Daddy issues all the same. But yeah, fuck the metal ruler. Like, I think about it, it's not great. Like, it may not be... Like, it's like a high accuracy weapon. Like, you have to be accurate when you hit someone, like, with a metal ruler. Like, you have to be, like, insanely accurate. Like, it requires, like, precision. Like, when you use, like, a metal ruler. Like, compared to, like, the other items that don't require much precision. Like, it's like the metal ruler. You gotta learn how to use it effectively to deal with, like, the most damage. Because hitting the fingers with, like, the blunt end, it's, like, nothing. Digging it into the skin, however, is impactful. Yeah. Like, based on, like, my personal opinion of, like, stuff. I don't know. I don't know about this one. Rice ladle. Have you ever been beaten with, like, a rice ladle? Like, I have. Like, one time. You know the Manera aged, like, 1, and the only thing separating the parents she likes versus the parents she hates is the fact that one of them tried to kill her. No, okay. I do love my mom for another reason. She paid for my tuition. She paid for my college. She paid for most of my college tuition. Chigaya. It's not because she didn't try to kill me. It's also because she has more money than my dad. Okay, like, no offense. I just want to live in, like, a nice house. I want to die, but while I'm alive, I want to live, like, somewhere okay. So obviously I'm gonna side with my mom. If I sided with my dad, I would be starving. And I'd be in an even worse place than the slums. So yeah, you know, it's not the best, but those are like the options. She's just more usable. I love my mom more. What do you mean? I love my mom more. If I didn't love my mom, I wouldn't have tossed. I wouldn't have tossed like all of my year's plans budget like for my mom. But I would have like let her die. But see, I love my mom enough. I sacrificed my own VTuber aspirations for that shit. And that's how you know I still love my mom. But if it was my dad, I would have told him to go die. Again, I would have told him to go die. Also, financial favoritism. The return of investment is more. Source, trust me, bro. Again, my mom has done me so much wrong. She needs to live longer. She needs to live longer so she can do me even more wrong. Hi, Dark Blood. Hey, Omi. But I don't know. The rice ladle isn't very impactful. Like, it's not very impactful. Like, it's low damage. It was only like once. It's like low damage only once. Like it breaks easily. Like when I got hit with it, it broke. So I don't think it's like really. Like I don't think it's really like. I don't know about you, but love is transactional. Okay, let's be real. I think love is transactional. Like, unironically, I think love is transactional. Like people lie. Like, the people who say like, "Oh, I'm gonna love you," like regardless, they're lying to you. Fucking unironically. Like most people are like lying to you. The second you become like in debt or some shit like that, they're not gonna want to marry you anymore. The second that you become like burnt and your face look like shit, like a lot of people would like give you up. Love is transactional. Again, otherwise you're stupid. Again, if you're in a relationship and only one of you is benefiting, that means that you're literally like a fucking leech. You know, if you're not both benefiting, you're just leeching off each other. Like, let's be real. Like, you're just leeching. Like, one of you just like leeching. So I think that's like pretty bad. Like, that's pretty bad. I don't think the concept like real love like actually like exists. Like, the shoujo fans, I'll give you those are Karawa shoujo fan. Karawa shoujo fan would burn you for like the lore. She loves her mom for the returns, but that's just human nature. I think it's human nature to want something in return for your like affection. I think blindly loving someone is kind of stupid. Again, it's kind of dumb. Like it's actually kind of dumb. Like love is blind. Like I think love is blind when you like marry someone in debt. I think that means like love is blind. Shubid, well cooked lord, thank you. Maybe it's because my parents have like a terrible relationship that I don't have like a happy perception of like romance. But at the same time, I think it's great. Fucking. I think it's great that I'm a VTuber. Look, see? I don't plan on being in a relationship ever. Like, as I say, I think the reason why people are in relationships is just because they crave, like, some sort of affection. But, like, for me, I feel like I always get affection, like, every day. So, like, logically, I don't see any sense for me to, like, be in a relationship. I get affection from you guys every day. Like, why do I need anyone else? Like, it just... Like, from my logic, from my perspective, it just doesn't make sense. More to anyone this much, and the fact that she's self-aware to call herself schizo is worrying for me. Self-awareness is a great part. Like, they just shot her own foot with that comment. Parasocial. Fucking... I don't know. I admit that I'm parasocial. At least I'm very aware of that. At least I'm very aware of that. You know, I'm aware that I'm parasocial. Because to me, like, it's fine, honestly. If it makes you happy, then it's fine. How long will this last? I don't fucking know. I don't know. I don't care. I don't live with plans for the future. I live because I'm not dead yet. If something doesn't go my way, I'll try to kill myself. That's it. I don't have high aspirations in life. I'm living because I like VTubing. Nothing else. Again, I had a coat hanger as a kid, the metal one. Damn, bro. You want a plastic bag? What the fuck? Your parents are mental. But honestly, same. Honestly, same. Again, what about this? Fly swatter. Have you ever been beaten with like a fly swatter? Honestly, I think why I remember like, oh wait, no. It's here. I remember this. When I got beaten with like a fly swatter, it was like with my ass. Like when I was like 5, like my mom pulled down my pants and then she beat my ass with like a fly swatter. That's why I remember this shit. Cause like my mom like doesn't do this. Like my mom doesn't hit you like bare on like the skin by removing your clothes. This was like the one and only time. But like I remember this one distinctly. Because I was like on my bed, like on my room, like inside my room. That's why I remember this one. Again, that's assault. Again, everything else here was like assault. Trophy, yeah. My mom hit me with a trophy. It had more emotional damage. It had like intense emotional damage. Still emotional damage nonetheless. Oh no, concerned commenters are gonna make an essay again. Fucking, oh wow, I have trauma. It's my stream. I can trauma dump if I want to. Hi, homie. Fucking Lady Diaz. I don't know. I remember it because it's like, it's pain. It's immense pain. I don't like it. Like when I remember it, like it's harsh. Like when I remember it, I'm like, man, bro. Like it's not about like it's you gotta consider the emotional damage. Cause getting hit, like for me, that used to be a regular basis thing. For me, getting hit is like a weekly thing. It used to be like a weekly thing. You know what I mean? So getting hit by like a lot of items, like I'm pretty numb. So the things that actually made me go to bed are the ones that I thought that were very distinct. Like the one that are like very, very distinct. But everything else, it's like not impactful. Like it's not really like impactful anymore. Like I guess like not daily, no. I wasn't that much of a shit. I needed like recovery time. But honestly, I wish my dad was dead as well. He's poor. Well, not only that, it's okay if you're poor. But if you're poor and like a deadbeat father, you like deserve to die. Like unironically. Hi, Victor. Like I hate my father like so much. Like I can't, like our relationship will never be repaired. Like our relationship is never going to get better. Like I'm gonna be real. It's never gonna get better. It's never gonna become nicer. Like it'll stay like that for as long as possible. Like until like this man's like deathbed, I will like have like the same fucking expression. I will have the same point of view until the end. Father hater. At the very least, I'll attend though. I'll give him that much respect. Picture frame. Have you ever been beaten up by a picture frame? I don't know. This one is here. Because it has glass damage. It was only a cut 80% of the time. What the fuck? Very nice person. Tayo ne. Fucking, I don't know, this one. Yeah. Oh, tayo ne. This one. It's over here. Because honestly, it's just like a thing. Like, it's just like a family portrait. And you know what's funny? It's not even impactful because I'm not in family portraits. Like, I'm literally not in family portraits. Like, I'm, like, it's not like on purpose not being from family portraits. Like, it's me. Like, I don't like going to family portraits. I'm edgy, you know. Oh, I'm not part of this family. Oh, I'm not included. But, like, in all honesty, I'm really, really, like, not included. Like, I don't really, like, join in with my family. Like, in terms of, like, taking pictures, like, going places. I don't really join. So I'm not really, like, affected by, like, a family portrait. But I guess, like, in that moment, it made me realize that I didn't really, like, belong. But when I look at it, like, if I look at it, like, objectively, technically I received more from my parents than my sister. I'm, like, the more high-maintenance child when you think about it. Because I used to be, like, a hospital baby. But, like, still, though. I don't know. Like, while it wasn't, like, the most painful, the glass wasn't that bad. It's just kind of like, oh, I don't belong here. But at the same time, while I don't feel like I don't belong in my family, I don't feel like I have anywhere else to go. Considering that I don't believe in relationships, and I don't really aspire to make, like, a family of my own, I'm kind of just, like, stuck here. You know, I'm kind of just, like, stuck here. So it's kind of like, I'm, like, in this weird place. Even your butt permanent trauma, so lol. Fucking, so, what do you mean, same? Fucking, damn, bro. If you want, like, some spice, I threw my sibling's high school portrait at her. So, you know what? We're literally the same. Like, I don't have a high school portrait because, like, I hate photos. But I've hit my sister with, like, her high school portrait. She doesn't have, like, another copy. Like, only a digital one. But I've hit her. Fucking, become stronger. That's, like, core mindset. Fucking, what is that? The mindset of, like, the rich? Fucking, the mindset of, like, the rich? Why? Because, like, I'm fucking, like, I'm old enough to know that I don't want to have, like, children. Don't worry. I don't want to have, like, a partner. Like, if you have, like, come on. I was beat up as, like, a child. You should be glad, like, that I'm not gonna do it. Why? You don't think that I would not be, like, being realistic. I'm not gonna be the one to break the chain. Like, if anything, I'd be more violent than my own parents. See, my mom was not beaten growing up. My dad was. But she still came out to be a fucking, like, low-key abuser. I was physically abused by both of my parents. That'd be even like worse. And plus, I'm like super anti dumb kids. You know, like I think the least attractive part of like children or like having children is that most children these days, like they all have like a mental disability. Like they're all delayed in speaking. Like they're all like iPad kids. Like they all like wait until like they're age 4 to like speak, to like age 6 to like read. And I think that's like embarrassing. Like, you know, like I won't be able to accept a child that I think that was stupid. Like unironically. Like if a kid is like stupid, I would beat them up. Like I'ma be real though. Like if you become a parent, you should be able to accept your child regardless of what they are. But I'ma be real. Like I won't be able to like be nice to a kid that has like that is like low functioning autistic. Like if it's like a kid that will never ever grow up to be like a proper adult or at least like have like a job, I don't think it's worth raising. It's literally like an ugly dog. It's a hairless monkey. Like it's a hairless monkey. Even more so if they're just like in their own world all the time. Then it's like they barely exist. They have like a conscience, but it's not like on the same plane. So like it's literally meaningless. Like I'd look at it like in disgust. Like unironically, I would abandon it. I would like bring it to like a desert and leave it there. I could care less if a fucking child that can't think like dies. Someone like me who has no sympathy shouldn't be like this. Fucking I shouldn't be like this. Like for real. I think some people aren't meant to be parents. And I think even if people want to be parents, if they are by default like really, really mean, I'd say like me, they shouldn't be parents like at all. Fucking they shouldn't be parents like at all. Fucking hard to say if you carried yourself for 9 months. I don't know, man. Fucking my mom, I don't know. My mom tried to leave me. Plus, ew, getting fat for like a child, what a joke. Like if it turns out like deformities, just fucking abort it, bro. Or like I don't know. Like sure, people can say that, oh, if you carry a child, you're gonna love it forever. Blah 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 blah. Oh, motherly nature. Blah 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 blah. And like what? You're saying that from the perspective of like a guy? Like unless you're like a female that's given birth, like you can't say shit about like, oh, you're gonna care about like in 9 months. Like no offense, it's not like a sexist thing, but it's more of if your body is like incapable. If your body is incapable of like doing it, you have like no say in it. Like what is your basis? Your penis? Like what? You got like the, I don't know, M to F surgery and now you have like the rotisserie chicken pussy? Like the fabricated one? Huh? If that's what you have, like it doesn't count, bro. Your opinion does not matter. Okay, I don't know. People don't accept, I think the problem with people is that they don't want to accept that the world is like cruel. People can be terrible. Fucking people can be terrible. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of people are delusional and thinking that some people are great people. Cause like I would be real. Like a lot of people are like shit. A lot of people are like dog shit. Some people, they really won't be like good people no matter what you do. Like no matter what you do, they're never gonna become good people. They're never going to change. They're going to be terrible. And like as much as you delude yourself into thinking it's a character, for a lot of parts, it's not a character. Like the fact that people can beat their children after carrying them for like 9 months. Like my dad tried to kill me. His DNA was made with me. He spent a lot of money on me. My mom spent a lot of money on me too. Fucking, my mom carried me. I was a planned baby, by the way. Fucking, see, as someone who went through all this shit, but was planned, I can guarantee you, just because you gave birth to something, doesn't mean you'll feel like you don't want to hit it. Fucking, like my parents have started beating me since I was like 3. Gah. Like, since I was like 3. So like, I'm not even kidding. The, can you hit it? Can you abandon it? Honestly, like I thought about it back then. If I was like adopted by like a family that didn't beat me, I love my mom. But I would have preferred it more. I would consider that more love compared to whatever the fuck I called my messed up relationship with my parents. Vaginoplasty, god fuck. Material fettering ain't exist. Fucking beating your children when they're planned, I think is proof that there's no such thing as like maternal instinct, or like it's definitely fake. Like it's fucking fake, man. Fucking it's fake. It's not real. It's not real. Fucking the maternal instinct is like bullshit they plant into your head. Like honestly, it's like it's like social constructs. Honestly, parental instinct is a social construct, like in my opinion. It exists to gaslight you into thinking you care about your child when you actually don't. That's why like postpartum depression is like a thing. But I don't know why my mom's is lasting for like more than 18 years. God. Okay. Hangers. We don't have metal hangers here. Fucking. We don't have metal hangers here. We only have like plastic hangers. So I've never been hit. I've never been hit with like a metal hanger. Like only plastic ones. But not gonna lie, they're still pretty painful. Like I put them up here. Like I personally don't like them. Like they're hard plastic. Like they're hard plastic. So they hurt like pretty bad. I got hit like a lot of time by like hard plastic. You know like when your parents would beat you with a hanger until it like breaks? You know that feel? Like when you get hit with like a hanger until like it breaks? That's wild. That's crazy. Making your child survive is different from actually care about them. Like, I kept my fish alive. But you know what I did with it? I picked up my fish and took it out of the water until like it was almost dead. And I did that almost every single day until it died. Would you say that I still cared about that fish? Fucking literally made to procreate. Fucking doesn't mean that you should. Fucking so you're saying that someone with like all the genetic fucking with all the genetic diseases in the world should fucking procreate? Like no, you shouldn't. Like God fuck you shouldn't. Like some people aren't meant to be parents. Okay? Fucking what? You're saying that people that are infertile aren't meant to be parents? They can't be good parents? Because they're infertile. Fucking you wanna see that guy's baby? Fucking you wanna see that guy's baby? For science, yeah, but not really. Asian parents are strong. For trauma dumping. But I don't know. I've had a lot of good hangers were wasted on me, and my complete lack of discipline. I don't know. Like, my siblings straighten up really quick when getting hit with hangers. But like, my discipline, like, never really came. It never came. It never arrived. Yes, it's Asian trauma dump. Like, my, like, proper self-discipline never came. All of the discipline in the world came to me when we became poor. But not because I got hit. I don't think hitting is 100% effective. But I admit, I definitely got, like, toned down, like, a lot because I was hit. If I wasn't, I would have turned out worse. Do I still think that this is an effective parenting method? Yes. It's a great parenting method. Like, as I say, kids won't learn. Gentle parenting is bullshit. Like, gentle parenting makes soft kids that are offended when they're, like, misgendered or some shit. Like, God fuck. Like, yeah. Like, I don't know. I think, like, are there really actually parents that don't hit their kids? That's fucking weird. Can you say you love something if you commit negligent homicide on it? Honestly, I don't think I really loved that fish. I liked edging it to death. And I cared about it. Like, caring for it physically. I still took care of it and fed it. But I wouldn't say that I loved it so much. Because it just got, like, replaced anyway. It just got replaced anyway. Maybe that's, like, I remember someone said, Rena, oh, that's, like, starting signs that you're, like, a sociopath. Okay. Like, that's the starting sign that you're like a fucking sociopath. But like, I don't know. Am I a sociopath? Probably. Do I care? Not really. But I haven't killed anyone yet, so I don't think it really like matters. What about this one? Belt. Belt is really up here. Cause like when I got hit, it was like the metal part. It's like the metal part of like a belt. It was like the metal part. When you get hit with like the metal part, it's like insane. It's like, it hurts. Like, a lot. I don't know. I just remember it. I just remember it very clearly. but I don't like it. I don't like it. You know, like when you remember, I only been in a few times with the metal belt, and like it's just like distinct. It was distinct because like it caused me to like bleed. Like I don't know. The belt was like the most impactful. I think it also felt more. It felt. I think the memory of like the pain was like more intense than the one with like the broom. Like the belt was definitely stronger. Like the belt is pretty basic, but it was definitely intense. Like when you get hit by a belt, you remember it. Like you remember it like very distinctly. I've been beaten once, I think, by my dad, and then once by my mom. You know how they say don't use the metal side? Both of my parents used the metal side. So I think that says like a lot about my parents, you know? Is there a indention of a buckle on your butt? No. I got hit on like the sides with like the arms. Honestly, like low key, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I tried stabbing my parents. Like my dad at least. Like my mom, I don't know. I've always had, even though I liked my dad more, I always felt like I never wanted to like stab my mom. And I think I was right with that. I never tried to stab her. My dad, I tried to stab my dad. Honestly, he should have died. My mom tried to stab my dad. Honestly, he should have died. He should be dead. I hate that guy. Fucking I hate that guy. I fucking hate that guy. My mom is still cute though, cause she's pretty. Like bash you for petty reasons? Yeah, definitely. Like, I don't know. My mom has told me that she would have been happier if I wasn't born. And you know what? I agree. She would have been happier if I wasn't born. Like, that's why I think the parental instincts is like bullshit. Like, I'ma be real. Fucking, no, I'm not gonna dox my mom. You fucking retarded or some shit. I hated my dad too. Like, I don't know. Like, my mom, I don't know how to feel about my mom. Now that I'm old, now that I'm laying out all of a sudden my mom did to me, now I don't know how to feel. But I still like her, because she's cute, you know? If she's manera and cute, it's fine. She's crazy and cute, it's alright. If she's bad, if she's ugly, then it's not fine. But yeah, she's cute, she's cute. I like her a lot. Despite all the shit she's been through, I think she knows what's best for me. And she technically does still encourage me. Although, I'm a little bit confused with her intentions. Because she is like a fucking gaslighter. My mom is my mom is like unironically a terrible human being. I still like her. But she's a terrible human being. And honestly, I'm kind of like the same. But you know, I'm a streamer. I'm not here to be like a fucking priest or some shit to tell you what to do with your life. I'm not telling you to copy me or some shit. You know? Again, this is also like my mom's choice. Like, this is like my mom's choice. Like, my mom loves things that break easily. Like, fucking like, what? Like wine glasses. This literally happened like less than a year ago. Like, my mom hit me at the back of the head with a fucking like wine glass. Like, I nearly got like knocked out, bro. Like, this is like my mom's weapon of choice. The only thing I'm salty about is the fact that there was still wine inside. I could have still drank that, you know? I could have still drank that shit. I still could have like drank this shit. But no, I got it with a fucking... But no, she had to like break it while it was like half empty. God, how do you still call her cute? She has a nice face. If she has a nice face, it's okay. Like, she has a nice face, so it's okay. Fucking, how are you not dead? I don't know either. Fucking, honestly, I don't know either. Oh, I'm not fucking dead. Maybe it's because my mom doesn't have that much force. But surprisingly, I'm still alive. You know, getting beat is like a normal thing. Fucking getting beat up by your parents is like a normal thing. Maybe I'm like a bit... Maybe like I'm a bit more... Maybe I'm like on the higher scale of getting hit by like my parents. But like still though, it's like a normal thing. It's not that strange. Like, it's not that strange to get hit by your parents. Like, it's even... Like, I think it's weird if you don't get hit. Like, where was your character building, bro? Like, where is your character building episode? Like, if you weren't hit that many times like a child. I have, like, plenty of character building. That's why my character's so fucking bad. That's why my character's, like, so bad. That's why I have, like, severe anger issues. Can I put Anto on the list like you not get hit? No. These are all items I got hit with. So yeah, that's like legit. These are all items that I've been hit with before. That's how you know it's like the real deal. Like all of these items I've been hit with before. Anger issues, honestly. I wish I was into like a violent sport so that I could get like into like the thing. I don't know. I think the most valid reason to beat your child is if they have like shit grades. If they're stupid, maybe you should beat them up so they can become like smarter. You never know. Maybe the concussion will help them grow like extra brain cells. Like unironically. Like the kids that don't study, you gotta hit them a bit more. You gotta discipline them. For real. Nobody likes stupid people. Play rugby? We don't have that in the Philippines. This one is a nice one. Have you ever had your father? Have you ever had your father like throw an entire vase at you? Have you ever had your father throw an entire vase with flowers at you? Fucking, I think this one is pretty good though. Fucking, I think this is nice. But I think this is pretty wild. I don't know. I think this is pretty wild. Cause like it didn't hit my head, but it grazed me. But like, nah, it's not violently sobbing. It's holding back tears. Actually, no, not even that. It's like grazed. It just slightly hurts. Yeah, I got grazed by it. But like, it was pretty close. Like, it was pretty close, not gonna lie. If it hit, it would have been violent sobbing and drooling. But he missed, because he's a dumbass. So it only slightly hurt. It only slightly hurt. Of your dad? No, my dad hasn't ran me over with a car. Have I tried to run over my dad? No, not yet. Well, it hasn't happened yet. No, strangely. It hasn't happened yet? I don't know. I feel like there's like a unique item like in the list. Because it missed. It didn't really hit me. It was supposed to, I guess. But it didn't like really, it just like grazed me. So I think it's like fine. I was like, to my aunt's place a few physical days. If you talk to him, oh, I was mentally blocked out of it. Ah. Honestly, I think some people shouldn't be parents. Like, for real though. Like, I think my parents, like, as much as I hate being alive, like, my parents shouldn't have been parents. Like, they made a mistake having, like, children. They would have been a lot happier if they haven't had children. How was my day? Trauma dumping, as usual. Parents like mine shouldn't be parents. Like, but it's not just because they're abusive. I'd say if you're not financially ready to provide for your children, you shouldn't be parents. Like, I'm gonna be real. If you can't afford to, like, feed your kids after you have, like, if you can't afford to have, like, children, you shouldn't have kids. Like, being brutally honest. If you are, like, in such a bad financial situation that you struggle being alive to begin with, don't drag people into your struggle. Fucking, as simple as that. Fucking, as simple as that. Because, like, a lot of people are like, oh no, we have to have kids, like, continue, like, our bloodline. Even though they can barely afford, like, rent. Like, if you can't afford rent, don't have children. Like, don't drag more people, like, into poverty. Like, apart from, like, being abusive. And I guess, like, as I always say, if you can't accept your child, regardless of what condition they have, don't have children. Hi, Tricky Wiz. Thank you for the first time chat. Thank you. Like, I would be biased. A kid that is smart, I would be able to tolerate. A kid that is low functioning and has, like, severe mental disabilities, I would not be able to tolerate. Like, that's, like, my bias. You know, that's, like, my bias. But at least I'm aware of it. At least I'm honest about it. Remote controller. Again, honestly, I think getting hit by, like, a remote controller is more of, like, it's more of, like, a waste. Like, this doesn't actually hurt. Like, bye, Arthur, but, like, the remote controller doesn't actually hurt. It doesn't actually hurt that badly. It's more of, like, it's a waste of, like, a remote controller. But it's not that bad. Like, it doesn't hurt, like, at all. From the down bad tweets, hey, yo, from the cocksucking one. From the cocksucking meme, thank you for trying by. Thank you. But yeah, remote controller is pretty basic. Like, honestly, it's a pretty weak weapon. It's small, it's fragile, it doesn't have, like, sharp edges. Like, it's not really an impactful weapon to get beaten up with. Like, it's low range. Like, if I were you, like, again, get hit by, like, a remote control. Like, bottles and plates are, like, way better. You can roleplay as it if you want to. I don't know. For me, there's always, like, a lot of emotional damage with, like, raw hands. Like, I think it's different. Because, like, if your parent throws stuff at you, maybe they were just mental at that time. But, fucking, oh, you fell from Helldiver, nyaro do. But, like, it's different. Like, if you get hit with, like, an item, maybe you can, like, cope yourself. Hard copium. That maybe they were just mad at that time. But when you get hit with, like, their hands, it's very intentional. And I think whenever you hit your kid, it's always gonna be, like, memorable. They're always gonna remember it. They're always going to think about it. They're always gonna, like, think about it. You're always gonna remember it. Like, the mental damage is, like, strong. This is not the most used weapon in the arsenal, but it is, like, the strong... Like, it's pretty strong. Next to, like, the trophy, it's pretty fucking strong. Like, I don't know. My dad choking me, my dad beating me, my dad punching me in the gut. Like, I'm never gonna forget that. I'm never gonna forget this shit. Fucking... I'm never gonna forget this shit. But you know what? It kept me disciplined. You know why? Now I actually do have intentions of moving out someday. I don't think having mental damage is bad. If anything, there is a boundary between me and my parents. And I guess I don't like it. Like, maybe it's a me thing. But I don't like it when parents and their, like, kids, they seem like friends. I understand, like, being able to talk to your friend about, like, everything. Like, with your parents about everything. But I don't like it if it's just, like, exclusively, like, a friend relationship. Because I'm looking for someone to raise me. Not to, like, be my friend. Like, that's different. Like, I wouldn't count on my dad as, like, a parent. Like, even if he was, like, nice to me, I wouldn't call him, like, a parent. Because I don't think he, like... I don't think he's, like, as friendly as possible with me. Even without, like, the beating. But, like, my mom is, like, the actual parent. Like, the actual one that gives me solid advice when, like, I need something. You know? I don't know. It places distance. Fucking... It places distance. Like, I don't know, personally, me, I like the distance. Like, I really like the distance that I have with, like, my parents. Like, I like the distance I have, like, with my mom. I don't think we have to be, like, super close. Like, because I want someone to give me advice. If I see you as a friend, I won't be able to ask you for, like, proper advice. But if it's, like, my mom, I'll ask for advice and I would, like, legitimately, like, follow it. Like, I'll think about it, like, clearly. I think that's why. But, you know, I think that's, like, a personal thing. That's, like, my personal standard. If you want to see your parents as friends, that's cool. But, like, for me, personally, I don't want... If I was taking care of a child, I don't want them to see me as, like, a friend either. Like, I think there's necessary distance needed when it comes to, like, parents. At least in my opinion. You know? And I guess for me... Beating me with their hands kind of taught me that. But, yeah, it's emotionally damaging. But I think, like, it still gave me, like, some benefits. So it's not completely bad. Question mark thing. It's not that terrible. It's not that horrible. Like, it's alright. A yardstick. I don't have, like, a yard. So I haven't been, like, beaten with, like, a yardstick yet. But, yeah. For my dad, this was punches. For, like, my mom, it was also punches. Okay, and thankfully, I haven't been kicked yet. Have you been hit by, like, a Tupperware? This is like pretty low. But fucking, have you ever been hit by, like, a Tupperware? I've been hit with, like, a Tupperware. It's even weaker than the remote, actually. Like, it hurts. It barely even hurts. It barely even hurts. Like, it's more of a, oh wow, I got beaten. But it's not, like, impactful or anything. It doesn't make you, like, think of much. Like, as someone who gets what it got in it, it was empty. So, it really wasn't anything. It's just like a one-time thing. It's like a random item my mom picked up. No such thing as being late. It was just like a random item like my mom picked up. But I wouldn't say that it was like mind-breaking. Like, whoa, it's so intense. You know what I mean? Like, it didn't give me, like, much damage. So I'll just put it there. I have nothing much to say about it. Have you been hit with, like, pure bamboo sticks? Fucking pure bamboo sticks is like going to bed crying. I've been hit with, like, the pure bamboo sticks. They hurt a lot. They give you splinters. Like, they give you splinters. And they fucking, like... They're pretty tough. They're pretty tough. And they're pretty, like, rough sometimes. So I'd say they're pretty, like, bad. Like, if you get beaten by this for, like, more than, like, 30 minutes, it's wild. It's insane. Like, I got beaten by, like, bamboo sticks for, like, more than 30 minutes. So I don't really like it. Fucking getting it on the head with this, so I've been in the head with, like, bamboo sticks. It's not that bad compared to, like, the harness. It's a wine bottle. The harness was not that intense, but, like, the bamboo sticks, it was right up there. Thank you, Fallen Angel, for the follows. Thank you. 30 minutes? Yes. It was, like, the long-range torture. Fucking, it was, like, the long-range torture. But it was, like, the long-time torture. Like, duration. It's more like it was bothersome. But, like, it's like a battle. Yes, it was like a battle. That's why I remember it. But I don't know. Like, the harness was higher damage. But, like, I think the things that, like, stick to your skin, because they have, like, splinters or anything like that, they hurt more than the brutal impact ones. Or at least, like, if I were to pick between, like, one-hit impacts versus the feel of multiple small things hitting you at once, I would pick, like, the one-time impacts. Because at least it just hurts, like, just once. Unironically, though, I think getting beat up is, like, pretty hot. Like, maybe it's my parents' fault. But I think Riona is pretty hot. But only by my brother. If I had, like, a brother, I would be into Riona, like, in real life. Like, no cap. I would let my brother punch me in the gut, like, in real life. Like, no cap. A chancla's, like, over here. Fucking... There you go. It's, like, over here. I would let my brother hit me. No problem. Thank you for the lyrics. Thank you. I don't know, man. Like, this one is pretty intense. Fucking... Then you throw up. Fucking... Wild. Have you ever been hit with, like, a frying pan? Have you been hit with, like, a wok? Or, like, a frying pan? Fucking... I got hit with, like, a wok. Like, by my dad. My dad gave me, like, a wok. Like, it was, like, one time... Like, at the side. But it kind of did it, like, more than once. So it hurt, like... It hurt, like, pretty bad. Honestly, I think what hurt a bit more, like, it wasn't, like, completely hot, but it was still pretty fucking hot. That's why I didn't like it. I don't know. It's because if I get hit with my dad, there's, like, more strength to it. Like, my mom is weaker than my dad. So getting hit by my dad causes more physical, like, pain compared to, like, my mom. So I'd say, like, the walk is, like, higher up there. Because of, like, the more, like, impact damage. Oh, no, I know my dad doesn't love me. My dad's, like, a whore. Again... My dad's like a man whore. Like, he literally cheats on, like, his wife. He's a terrible person. Like, a piece of crap. My mom may be terrible, but at least she's not a cheater. Like, there's, like, a difference. I think Rian needs a doctor. Fucking... A psychiatrist? Yes. Am I gonna go to one? No. They're expensive. Fucking tiny dick syndrome? Probably. Have you been hit by a book? Fucking... And just brush it off? Yes, it's okay to brush it off. Fucking, have you been hit by a book? Fucking... Actually, it's here. There... Oh, no. I remember now. I have a memory. It's over here. Like, I remember one time, like, when I was younger, right? When I was younger, I used to, like, review with, like, my mom. But, like, sometimes I was, like, a bit slow with things. Especially with, like, Filipino. Because I was very, very slow with Filipino. I only started learning when I was, like, 8. So I was a lot slower than my classmates. And I would get, like, low grades, like, in Filipino at the start. So I remember, like, one time, like, my mom was, like, so mad at me. She was so pissed off that I couldn't understand anything that she, like, picked up the book and, like, hit me with it. Like, she, like, slammed, like, my hands with, like, why don't, like, she maybe, like, put my hands, like, on the table. And she continued, like, slam my hands with, like, the book. Ah, yes. I love getting memories from, like, grade school. Okay, I love memories from grade school. Is there hot melt glue? No, there isn't, Mena. But thank you for the first time chat. Thank you. I don't have hot melting glue. God, I remember I was, like, in grade school. I put my hands out and then my mom would, like, hit my hands with like the book. It wasn't. Now it's less painful than like the other options, but like I don't know. I was trying my best. You know, as like an 8-year-old or like a 9-year-old probably, I was trying my best to understand, but I really just didn't get it. I really just really didn't understand it. Again, I blame my parents because I don't know, my parents like despise the pure Filipino accent. Like, you know, like the very strong Filipino accent when people speak English. I think I barely like I probably have it, but like it's very minuscule. Like it's very small. Like you barely notice it. Like in the Philippines at least, you barely notice it. And like my parents like both hate this sort of like Filipino English accent. Like they despise it. They despise it like so much. So like growing up, like they never talked to me like in Filipino. They'd always talk to me like in English. And all of like the stuff I would watch at home, I was never allowed to like watch anything in Filipino. It's like it's all English. So technically when you look at it, it's their fault that I was bad at Filipino. I think that's why I was like really frustrated like at that time. That my mom was like so mad at me for like not understanding. Ever gotten hit with a knife? No, not yet. With thick accents and I can't understand a thing. Oh, I time to open up my clinic. Man, it sounds where the creepypasta clock works. Toby's backstory too. I think that's pretty normal. I think physical abuse with like academics is like a normal thing. It happened to my dad too, so I don't think it's that strange. Man, this was like a one-time thing. You know, like a one-time thing. But like I remember one time, like my dad, like he hit me with like an actual like. He hit me with like the fucking like plank, like a wooden plank. It was just like once. But I don't know. It was a pretty hard hit. Actually, no. It was just like one hit. It was just one hit. Never mind. It was one hit. I walked it off. It wasn't a big deal. It was one hit to like the stomach. I walked it off. Yeah. I walked it off, so it's like it's fine. Like it's Gucci. I can accept that. I can accept being able to like walk it off. Yeah. That's cool. That's okay. I can accept it. Fuck, man. Like, when I was, like, younger, like, walk it off, man. Walk it off. Me, when I get beat, it's okay, Rita. Just walk it off. You can do it. Walk it off, man. Walk it off. The good part of, like, my parents, like, hating each other is now they don't beat their children, like, as much. Because, like, whenever, like, when my dad tried beating me, like, my mom tried, like, killing him. So I think that's great. You know, they're looking for excuses to like hurt each other. And I think that's great for me. You know what I mean? That works great for me. So I'm happy. I'd say towel, like, I don't know. Towel is not like a big deal. It's like not a big deal. Like, my mom does not know how to do it right. Like, my mom does not know how to hit someone with like a towel right. So it's just like ass slightly hurts. Like, she doesn't know how to beat someone with, like, a towel. Like, she's not, like, educated in, like, the perfect ways to, like, hit people with, like, items. Thank you, Zerkis, for gifting the sub to Azure Gaming 234. Thank you, Omi. Thank you. Okay, if I tangles, I get strangled. Oh. Thank you, Omi. Thank you. But, I don't know. It's a low damp. Like, my mom doesn't know how to do it properly. So, it's pretty low. Like, maybe that if she knew how to use it, I would say that it's higher. But she doesn't know how to use it though. So it's lower. Like she needs training. Like maybe we can test it again. Like if she hits me like while it's wet. And then I'll tell you how the experience is like. But for now, considering that she doesn't able to do it properly, I would say that it's pretty low there. It's only as slightly hurts. Yeah, it's only as slightly hurts. It's not that impactful. Yeah. Okay, and let's see the entire list. Okay, and let's look at the entire list. I think we've done everything. Okay, and 28 items. Okay, the first one is the trophy. Okay, because it had mental damage. And then it had like the broom and like the belt. Then we have like the hand. Next up is the extension cord at level 2 with the broom, the fly swatter, bamboo, and like a frying pan. Violently sobbing has an harness, a ladle, a monoblock chair, a hanger, a ruler, a frame, and a book. Pretty easy. I think that's pretty normal. Holding back tears. Surprising, not a lot of shit. You just use Kumarina. Hey, yo! Wait, I gotta look at it after the stream. A dustpan. We have like slippers, wine, a plank. At the lowest tier, we have like a water bottle, plates, because I'm used to it. Then we have like the feather duster, rice shit, vase with plant, remote controller, Tupperware, and towel. Fucking pretty easy. Wine bottle should be higher. Nah, it's fine. Fucking nah, it's okay. Let's download this shit so I can send the photo in Gen Chat. In case, I don't know. In case anyone would want to copy, why would you want to copy? Asian Tierlist. There you go. Let me save it and put it like in Gen Chat. Speaking of which, okay, I was gonna say something. Okay, speaking of which, stapler hasn't happened yet. This is my personal recommendation. There you go. This is my personal recommendation. Not saying like you should follow it, but this is my personal recommendation and getting beat up with like different items. Because this is what I got beat up with. So, I don't know. If you feel like hitting your children, yeah. Any plates or cups, that's my mom's weapon of choice. I get beaten up like with plates like on a regular basis. Okay, it's fine. Anyways, fucking, I was gonna say something. Fucking, I was gonna say some. Are you traumatized? Fucking, I'm traumatized. I haven't been beaten with food yet. But yes, for Renachi's choice, yes, my bi-weekly skit. Twice a month thing. My twice a month time where you guys can pick the stream based on a theme. Yeah! Fucking, next week's theme. For next week's game on Tuesday. Our new theme is roguelike games. Yeah. So we're gonna do a poll like today, and I don't know. Just give suggestions. I'll list it down, and then we'll play that game like next week. Don't suggest anything that's like $60. Okay, not that expensive, Christ. But yes, roguelike games. Pretty easy. Just like 5 of them. Risk of Rain 2. Okay, I think, oh yeah, that I haven't played like on, I don't remember if I played that. I have a nice death. Have I played it? I think I played it on stream, so I'm not gonna put that because I played it on stream already. Skull the Hero Slayer. It's only 5. Rogue Legacy. And then Hades. One more. Phantom Rose. Fucking Binding of... Let me think. Bastion. Fucking... Hollow Knight roguelike? Fucking... That's more of a platformer, no? Fucking... Binding of Ice... Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. Cataclysm... Dark Days Ahead. Okay. Darkest Dungeon 2. Okay. I already played Dead Cells last week. Darkest Dungeon 2. Okay, and then Void Bastards. Okay. I think I'll just pick here the ones to put into the poll. Okay. There you go. I'm putting the ones that I haven't played. The Binding of Isaac. The ones I've seen before. Okay. Okay. Darkest Dungeon 2. And then Skull the Hero Slayer. Because that seems pretty cool. Okay. Hi, Anna Michia. Thank you for the follows. Thank you. Because there's only 5 options, like, in Twitch. There's only 5 options in game. Roguelike for next week, Tuesday. Okay. Okay, let me just type it. Hades. There you go. Let me put the other ones. Let me just type them out. I just like chose the one that I know, but I haven't like played yet. I haven't like played yet like on stream. This one. Then, but I've seen this on stream. Skull the Hero Slayer. Okay, turn off the additional votes so no one can do it. There you go. Fucking Veneros 2 Sapphire. Same thing. Fucking Fagger, you should try as a pretty small developer. That kind of sounds like fucking. Isn't that just like the regular Pac-Man? No? Or does it like act like Pac-Man? Like the what I know from Pac-Man is like the arcade game that I used to play on like Y8. I always want to play Pac-Man on like an actual arcade, but like it doesn't like exist. It doesn't like exist. Like for me, it doesn't like exist. Let's see. Let's see. I don't know. What do you guys want to play next week? Actually, isn't Hades? I was waiting for like Hades sequel, right? Doesn't Hades like have a sequel coming soon? Like, let me check like the page. Because I'm pretty sure it should have like a sequel coming soon. Like, what I remember, it had like a sequel. Like, yeah, Hades 2. Oh, never mind. It's still to be announced. Wasn't it like originally planned for like this year? Yeah. Like, I remember it was like this year. And like, what's the name of like the character? Melino? Something like a Melino. But it's like a girl, right? It's like the girl. Is she actually like in fiction? Like in mythology, like the child of Persephone and like Persephone and Hades? I don't know. I only knew about like Zagreus, but I didn't know about like the daughter. But I'm pretty excited for it to come out. When it comes out, I'll probably play it. I'll probably play it like being real. Cause there was like a mommy there. Like there's like a mommy, I remember. She's like in red armor, if I recall correctly, when I saw like the pictures of it. Goddess of Ghosts. Ah, there was pictures of like a mommy there. When I saw like pictures of like the thing, like of like the trailer. Okay, what's next? Hades. Okay. Easy. We're playing Hades like next week. Simple. Honestly, that's the one I wanted to get voted anyway. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna rest up. Like for real. I'm gonna rest up because I don't know. I have a meeting tomorrow with like my thesis advisor about like revising shit as usual. So I'm gonna drop you motherfuckers. Where should I drop you motherfuckers? Okay. I know who I want to drop you off to. Okay, there you go. You might rated us before, but I usually can't rate her because of the time zone difference. Not time zone, but she streams like a weird time to me. But thankfully, she's alive right now. Alright. Bye, boys. Arigato. Janen, matane. Sayonara. Bye-bye. See you guys tomorrow for Schizo Sunday. Bye-bye. Bye, fuckers. Bye-bye. Sleep well. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Have a nice rest, Oshi. Thank you. Sleep well. Bye-bye.